Are you tired of the same old sports media? Are you tired of hot takes, arguments, and questions that are just completely off base?
Luckily, we have something for you. Touchdowns and tangents of the people, for the people, by people who care about the culture and all its concise commentary.
Eat popcorn on the air, or I don't know, get up and do your one job on the board and push the fucking button.
Wait, I'm not on the board. You are, because you're sitting
I'm not
right
on
there.
the fucking board.
Yes, you are. You're right there.
You did it the last time I was right
Because
here.
I'm all the way over here,
yeah,
though.
because you can't move.
I'm all the way over
you're
here.
Big.
That has nothing to do with spatially. That has nothing to do with it.
I'm just saying, dog. Getting up is a lot of effort for you. It's
It
fine.
really isn't.
It's fine.
And having a love life is a lot of effort for you. But hey, here we are.
Y'all seen that South Park? I was like, "What's up, fat ass?" And Cartman's like, "What?"
Who's fat?
I don't know, man. Kenny's talking shit for someone who hasn't had a girlfriend since fucking second grade.
And yet I have
He hasn't
nowhere
had a
near
girlfriend since he made her a fucking macaroni fucking heart.
It actually wasn't a macaroni heart. It was actually a real heart. Paper mache.
You pull. Oh, I was gonna say you pulled it out
What's
of a
wrong with
fucking
you? What kind of
animal?
serial killer do you think I am?
I don't know, man. I won't put it past you.
That's why. That's offensive.
But what's good, everyone? It's Thursday night. We took a bye week last week, but we're back. Touchdowns and tangents. Your Thursday night spot for NFL takes, topical tangents, concise commentary for the culture. I'm PD Camarillo.
I'm Kenneth Berry, and the women in my life fuck with me, so relax, Pete.
So our producer, your mom, and sister got it.
No, actually, way
So
more.
you're
people.
3 for 3. no,
I was like, why would you pick the producer?
You're
Like,
2 for 3. You're 2 for 3. Well, yeah, you're still MLB All Star. Don't worry. Don't worry.
no,
Still batting 600.
my grandma, my aunts, yeah, a couple of my cousins. Yeah, you forgot a lot of people. There's a lot of people you don't know.
Okay.
So relax, calm down. Let's not talk
I
about
live with you now. I live with you now. You can't operate in the gray area.
That's not gray area.
You got like a whole baseball team of family members that you've dated.
Yeah, and
So
and I got some that I haven't. I got some that I haven't. Same as
but
you.
over here counting off more than
Nah.
I've ever heard.
I'm counting off enough.
Yeah, okay.
The ones I won't punch in the face on sight.
But yeah, with that, we got 2 weeks of content, and I'm trying to get to the gym after this. So
Oh, that's cute. You're trying to get to the gym after this.
I mean, I went the last time.
That's
Yeah,
cool. Cool story,
some
bro.
bad shit happened.
Got your car towed?
Yeah, had ice cream too.
Got his car towed too. Piece of shit.
I can't work out after alcohol.
Fuck DD's. If you ever go to DD's again, I'm kicking you out. I'm just letting you know.
I go there and get a bunch of shit though.
Don't go to DD's, bro.
Nah, fuck that.
Go to fucking Big Lots.
They
go
were
to
closed.
Marshall's.
Big Lots
Go to
closed.
TJ. Go to
Big Lots
TJ
is
Maxx.
closed.
On Crenshaw?
No, there's no fucking.
Yeah, right here on the corner.
Yeah, you like yeah.
You
That
can't
DD's
go
been
to
there like
DD's,
13
bro.
years, bro.
You can't go
That
to
DD's been there longer than you've been fucking living here.
Okay, so you care about DD's more than my friendship. Got it.
I mean, you just said we weren't friends, so I don't know.
You said that. You said we were
There
coworkers.
are multiple times on this podcast, you said we are not friends. We are coworkers.
You said we're coworkers.
I don't know where the line is
and
anymore.
I said, and we're roommates.
Because the musty ass tourists just can't make up their mind, so I don't know.
That's fucked up,
What
though.
are-
At least
what-
you put it on wax that you choose DD's over me. That's
No,
fine.
I didn't. I'm saying I got
That's
that big
fine.
ass fucking spray that smells really good to disinfect my room, and now I can't buy it.
Don't get me started with that, dude.
Nah, fuck that.
First off,
I gotta go to
that
Dollar
shit is
Tree and
cheaper.
buy all that shit.
First off, that shit probably doesn't even work.
I don't feel like buying
Second
it. It
off-
just smells nice.
Second off, you
I
can
said
buy
it
that
smells-
shit on Amazon.
Okay, so
Third off,
you act
go
like
to
DD's
fucking-
ain't on Amazon either. I guess I'll just get everything off.
I don't think
I'll go-
DD's is
I'll
on
go-
Amazon, dog. I'm pretty sure DD's is
Google
on
it.
Amazon.
Google it. It'll scare you. I guess I'll just go on Big Lots because now they're on Uber.
I don't know. I've never the vibes are just off.
They have
DD's is not on Amazon, dog.
DD's products.
DD's is not on Amazon.
I say DD's
dog.
products, bro.
DD's
products.
is not on fucking
DD's
Amazon.
I can find
Do you
something.
even have a Prime membership?
Yes, I do.
I don't know,
Ben
man. Let
had
me see
it.
a receipt.
That's how I knew about the boys before you, bitch.
I ain't never seen you buy one thing from Amazon.
Are you serious? There's a hell of
Cap.
It's
About
like-
cap.
one of every third thing in my room is got off Amazon. What do you mean?
I just mooch off of Amazon.
I like how you're keeping up the narrative of never talking to the mic. I respect that.
My bad.
Nah, it works.
She's just drunk.
I don't want to one-hand.
She's just drunk.
Wow, are you just snitching on somebody? Yeah. She's not drunk.
I didn't say she's drunk. I said she's a drunk.
Oh, okay. You didn't specify the A. I didn't hear the article in that sentence. I just heard she's drunk. I just heard predicate verb. I didn't hear the
I'll let you cook.
But yeah, man. So
cooking with extra wine. I see.
NBA's back. Lakers are getting smoked again per usual.
Oh, nobody
They're
cares
looking
about
trash out here in these streets.
NBA in November.
The Clippers out here looking like a great championship team.
When
Ready
did we
to make
become a
shit happen.
basketball podcast? Because I'm pretty sure I don't give a fuck about the NBA before Christmas.
I'm just saying it's on my rundown, so I just wanted to point that out quickly.
Opening day this last week.
Who gives a fuck? The Lakers are
Are you a
not.
Lakers fan?
The Lakers are barely gonna. Yeah, but the Lakers aren't worthy of being talked about until they do something worthy of being talked about,
Like goaltending.
or getting to the Western Conference Finals and winning.
Or getting swept horribly.
So what do you think about LeBron's limitation of playtime?
All I know is I'd rather have AD get hurt, and LeBron carry the team, than LeBron get hurt and AD carry the team. Because then you're a lottery pick team.
So what do you think about him saying that he's going to be limited to 30 minutes a game?
Let's
That's
just
a
not
lie.
ask
They're
him
not
again.
gonna. He's not gonna be limited to 30 minutes a game.
They
They're just
better-
gonna lose more if that's the case.
Okay.
He has to play more than 29 minutes a
Dude,
game.
he's not
You-
21. Like,
So that's what you signed up for. You can get a 50 million. He re-upped. Sorry, that's what you signed up for. You want to play with AD again?
Moving on to
What
other
AD's
things
gonna
that
do.
Kenny's excited about and knows a lot about.
College football.
The World Series.
Yeah, let's talk
Texas
about it.
Rangers and Arizona Diamondbacks.
Fuck the Astros. I'm glad they lost,
same.
but I hate the Rangers.
all the way, babe. What the fuck?
I'm
You're a
I'm an
Rangers fan?
Angels fan.
Yeah, I like the Rangers.
I thought you were a fucking
I'm a
Sox fan.
Sox,
She would've
I'm a
vote-
Sox fan, and I'm a Rangers
No,
fan.
no. See, you can't do that. You can't do that. You can't say I like Crips and Bloods in a Latin Kings neighborhood. That doesn't work.
Nah, they're not. They're not enemies.
They're not. There's no rivalry
There's
there.
no
I don't know what
rivalry
you're
there.
talking about.
You're reaching, per usual.
You can't say that though. Is what I'm saying. You can't say I'm a Red Sox and a Rangers fan. What the fuck? That doesn't.
Okay, genuinely, do you really think
I'm a
that
Chargers
for
and Raiders
six,
fan.
6 years?
No,
of
you're a
watching-
hypocrite.
Got him.
He's a Padres
Got
fan.
him.
He's a
Got him.
Padres fan.
You think
Got
that
you.
I've been forced to watch Dallas sports every single day for the last 6 years. You don't think I kind of sort of root for them even a little bit?
They were,
Hook 'em.
you're a Boston You're a Boston sports fan.
Yes.
See, she didn't take the bait. She just casually moved on.
I'm just saying, like that's weird.
Notice
Like,
the discipline. Take notes.
no, I mean,
I like the Bruins. I like the Sox. I like the Celtics. I like the Patriots.
yeah, you're a Boston sports
Okay.
fan.
But I prefer the Thunder because I'm from
I'm
Oklahoma.
a big Knights fan.
That's fair. No, shut the fuck up, Pete.
I'm a
And I feel like
huge
that's
Knights
super
fan.
real of me to say because the Thunder ain't in any universe competing with the Celtics, but whatever.
I'm also a big
Okay.
Aces fan.
I am fond
You're a
of the
Sparks
Mavericks.
fan. You worked for the Sparks, literally.
I'm fond
I'm
of
a
the
big
Mavericks
Aces fan.
You worked for the
because I
Sparks.
watch the Mavericks every single game. I've watched every single Mavericks game because of Will, so I'm fond of them.
Snooze.
Whatever.
They looked
Yeah.
trash yesterday.
What? No, I thought that was a really good game. Kyrie didn't
Yeah,
look great.
but they looked bad. At the
Kyrie
beginning.
didn't look great,
They
but I
looked
thought
really
other than
bad.
that, it was a really high scoring game. You know, like it was really interesting to watch. It was really interesting to
I
watch. Wemby in
honestly
his
stopped
first game.
watching it. I
It was
would
like, it was
switch
like
it.
130 to 130 something.
I switched it to the Clipper game.
You're gonna be
It
mad
was
if
a good
they
game.
like
It really
upset the
was.
Clippers in the
Wemby,
playoffs.
it was Wemby's first game. You know, it was really interesting to see him.
Yeah, he's kind of trash.
That's embarrassing to
I thought he
be.
played well too.
This motherfucker is
Oh.
taller than.
Yeah, he fucked up my parlay. All I needed him. He was the last piece I needed.
I'm
That's
just
all I
saying.
needed.
Howard's
He was under. All he had to do was score 17 points, bro. You can't score 17 points. all
scored
this, like-
15.
It's his first NBA game ever.
Just want to point out.
He had the exact same stat line as what's the Spurs legend?
Tim Duncan.
Exact same stat line as Tim Duncan's first
Tim
game.
Duncan's
Oh
not
my
that tall,
God, the
though.
reaches, man.
I
Shout out to
don't know.
ESPN Stats and Info, man.
I'm just saying.
y'all be reaching into the
Wemby
fucking
is taller than.
Grail of God. to
Wemby
find
is
some
taller
fucking
than the fucking
random
f-
connections.
He's so disgusting looking. I have no reason to hate him, but like
You just
he's
hate abnormally tall people.
No, it's his arms. It's the arms.
Yeah, because he's abnormally tall.
You see that video of him playing with the 5'10" guy? Ugh.
Did you see with him walking in the hallway with those fucking? How much extra money was that fabric? Because
he looks like the 2K character that you make the arms really long on purpose.
yeah,
That's funny.
That's what he looks
he's
like.
literally taller than
literally
fucking
hilarious.
the fall that Icarus had.
Literally fucking hilarious.
Like Icarus fell so far, and Wemby's taller than that fall. It makes no sense.
It's really just the arms. It's the arms that I can't stomach.
I can't stomach the fact that he's fucking like honestly, other than he's fucking about the height of the gates of heaven, and this motherfucker only got 5
What is
rebounds.
he, like 7'6"?
This motherfucker's like 8 feet tall and only got 5 rebounds. You are a special kind of trash.
He's honestly not trash, but like he's not.
I know he's not trash,
he's
but
not
it's
that.
trash to be 7'6" and not get 10 rebounds. Rebounding takes no talent, just effort.
You're a fucking idiot, bro. That was the dumbest fucking take you've ever said.
You know, it
and
takes
you said some
effort and
dumbass shit
skill.
on this podcast.
Fine, it takes effort and some skill.
Yeah, that was the
But
dumbest
it's
shit
easier
you
to
ever
get a
said,
rebound
bro.
than it is to score a
I hope
basket.
fucking Ben Wallace catches you slipping, bro, and fucking socks you out.
And you know, he'll agree with me.
Takes all your fucking
He'll be like,
money.
Ben Wallace couldn't shoot to save his
Rodman
fucking life.
too, bro.
Ben
Rodman
Wallace
too.
couldn't shoot. Ben Wallace
You still
couldn't
gotta
shoot.
fucking track the ball. You still gotta box out. You still
Yes,
gotta put a
that
body
takes
on a body.
effort.
No, it's
and
more than
some
just
skill.
effort. It's more than just effort, bro.
When you're
Okay,
tall,
it's
when
easier
you're
to-
as tall
it's-
as a school bus, it's a little bit easier.
When you're 7'6" and you have that long of a wingspan, you should be fucking taking the ball
done,
every
bro.
time down, bro.
You're done. Why do you think fucking Russell Westbrook averages fucking 10 rebounds a game?
Because his
Why
teammates
did you think
would just
Jason
get out the
Kidd
way and let
averaged
him
8
get.
rebounds?
Okay, Jason.
Why do you think Kobe averaged 6 rebounds?
Because Kobe actually was getting the
Exactly, bro.
Russ
There's
was
different
his
ways
teammates
to
were
get
letting
rebounds.
Russ's teammates were letting him get the rebounds. Let's not act like some of those triple double seasons was him not
Yeah, bro.
padding
This
stats.
is why we don't talk basketball, because you don't know what the fuck you're talking
exactly
about,
what I'm
bro.
talking
You
about.
don't know what the fuck you're talking
That
about.
boy was padding stats.
No, he wasn't.
Russ
they
was
were
padding
taking a lot of
stats.
fucking threes.
Russ was padding
They
stats.
were clanking a lot of fucking threes,
Russ was
bro.
padding stats.
God damn it, Kenny.
Russ
I'm over
is-
here trying to argue about with shit that you don't know about. And I'm
I
over here
definitely know.
fucking
I
up
actually
the
played
string.
basketball and won a championship. You sucked at it.
You're talking about a fucking rec league championship, bro. Shut
Yep.
the fuck up.
Still more than you.
You shut the
Still more
fuck
than you.
up.
Hit a game
This
winner,
dude
too.
really talking about a fucking rec championship. Are you kidding me?
We both last played
Are you
on the
fucking
Junior
kidding,
Lakers,
bro?
and
Are
I
you
actually
kidding
won a
me?
chip.
Are you kidding me?
And I actually was
You really
good.
said a
I
championship.
was good for that level. And I didn't.
So was I. I
didn't-
averaged fucking 15 rebounds a game.
You did. You played.
Yeah,
you
I
played
did.
against fucking. You played against
I
midgets.
averaged 15 rebounds a game.
I don't believe
Half of
you.
them were my missed shots, but it's
Exactly.
fine.
That don't count.
Yeah, it does.
No, it doesn't.
Still in the stats.
No, you fuck. Okay, Ricky Davis.
Still in the stats.
Okay, Ricky Davis.
Anyways, moving on to something that Kenny actually knows about. Let's talk about football. Week 7 highlights from Nicky. 49ers dropped 2 in a row. Kirk,
Shout out to Jordan Addison, my fantasy team.
what's his fucking name?
Kirk Cousins?
No, what's his fucking nickname?
What is his name?
Co-Chains? What is it?
I don't know.
Cuz Chains? What is it?
No, it's not a good nick. That's not a nickname.
What is his fucking
It's
name?
K something. I don't remember.
Oh my god.
Kurt,
It's
Kurt
something-
with the chains.
No.
Jay Shiesty's in my head, but I know that's not right.
Jay Shiesty. That sounds like a
No,
rap.
it's something
That sounds
with
like an
chains.
upcoming rapper.
It's something with chains.
That sounds like a Texas rapper on your playlist.
It's something with chains. It's like Chains.
8
or-
chains because he wears 8. Yeah, it's horrible.
Just don't throw shit out there, man.
No, well, that's what you're doing. It sounds like.
No, that's actually his nickname.
Think,
That's one of
just
the
Google
nicknames.
Kirk Cousins' nickname. Your phone's right there.
I'm good.
You're literally on a laptop.
Anyways, Kirk Cousins finally played well in prime time. They beat the 49ers.
And then, Shanahan threw Steve
Bill
Wilkes under the
Belichick
bus.
reached his 300 win like any of us care, but okay. They stunned the Bills.
Mac Jones played the game of his
He joins
life.
a club of 3 coaches of all time. You know how many NFL head coaches
And he's
there have
never
been?
beaten
I'm
Tua.
pretty sure we already
He's
established
0-5
him as
against
the GOAT.
Tua.
Cool.
Yeah, he's pretty much the
It's
GOAT.
with Doug Flutie, I think, and what's the other one? There's another one.
Did you just say Doug Flutie is NFL head coach?
Or, sorry, excuse me. Who am I thinking of?
Wow.
Doug something.
She said, that's not even Doug.
Don Chula?
Don Tula. Yeah, why did I say Doug?
Don,
Flutie?
she said Tula. How you go from Doug Flutie to Don
Hey, you're
Shula?
not drunk? Are you
I have no idea.
Is your speech slurred? Can you walk in a
Anyway.
straight line?
Anyway, since no one else is going to give
Tom
him love,
Landry, by the way.
He joins a very, very extremely exclusive club. It took 5 games to get there because it's been flashing on. I know y'all ain't be watching Patriots games, But
I definitely don't.
The $2.99 has been flashing every single game since week 1, like waiting for him to get his 300th.
Someone probably got a seizure by now.
Let me tell you, I didn't think it was going to be against the Bills. I did not think. I thought we were about to be 1-6, but no. Did y'all know that the Patriots have the best division record in the NFL right now? Did you know that?
No, they don't.
They're 2-1 in division, which is the best in the NFL.
Didn't they lose to the Dolphins? Have they played the Dolphins yet?
Yes, they lost to the Dolphins by 3 points. But they're 2-1.
And the Dolphins.
And we're about to play the Dolphins this weekend again.
And Tua is 5-0 against Bill Belichick. And 4-0 against Mac Jones.
How's that a flex?
That's a flex.
Tua being better than Mac Jones?
4-0 against Mac Jones. No. I said 4-0. We already know he's a better quarterback, but he's 4-0. And he's 5-0 against Belichick.
Okay.
Nobody else has been this dominant against Bill Belichick in the modern era. Nobody.
I mean, what do you want me to say? That, like, yes,
if they win, it's an upset, and they're back in the divisional race.
His team was like way better every single time they played. Like, no shit, he's 5-0. Patriots suck ass in the last 5 times.
But who is 5-0? Patrick Mahomes isn't even 5-0 against Belichick. Is what I'm saying.
Well, yeah. Well, we play them twice a year. That means that it's been literally 2.5 years.
So every time y'all play them, they whoop y'all ass. Like, that's an impressive stat.
Dude,
it's like Mahomes is 12-0 against the
I know you're trying to get a rise out of me.
No, I'm not. I swear I'm not. I'm really not.
That's literally 2 seasons.
I'll give you an even better record. Patrick Mahomes is 12-0 against the Broncos.
Kenny never finishes his beers on this podcast. That's a real stat.
Okay, do you
He's finished one beer on this whole podcast.
That's all I need to do.
Yeah, maybe one in the whole 500 episodes.
Yeah, because I'm not going to fucking binge drink.
But try to be unbiased.
Wait. Hold on. My man said what tall can is binge drinking now. Hold on. Woo!
I have diabetes. I have to pace myself.
Now he has diabetes.
I have to pace myself.
Now he has diabetes.
It's not called liver-beaties, motherfucker.
Wow, now he's taking my fucking Canaan lines.
No, that's actually, it's not Canaan. It's called Cannon. And my cousin said it, who has diabetes, who I no longer talk to.
I said that shit a long time ago.
She said that shit when she was 5.
The first day I met
so shut up. And
I might have said that the first day.
And me and her are both the same age. And she said it when she was like 5, so shut up.
And you pretty much have a blood oath against her, so I don't even know why you're bringing her up.
Hey, to suit my argument.
Typical.
Yeah,
fucking typical.
That's all she's worth to me.
All right, but yeah, shout out to my goat.
Belichick.
No, Lamar Jackson, 4 touchdowns, fucking finally had a game.
40 points.
It's been killing me in fantasy all year long, but
we're really gonna act like
finally had a 4-0 week. I had 2 0-4 weeks in a row.
Well,
I needed to fucking stop the bleeding.
So you suck and I beat you?
Yeah, man, we'll see. Don't count me out. I just got to win out.
No. Everybody's talking shit, both of you included. I started off 0-3. I'm 4-3.
This is why nobody likes playing with you, Kenny.
Fuck off.
This is why nobody likes playing with you.
Y'all all ganged up on me for 3 weeks.
dog, you're 4 out of 8 in the league.
Yeah, shut up, bro.
I'm middle of the pack.
You lost 3 in a row and you won 4 in a row. Congrats. You can lose another 3 in a row and be in the same spot.
Or I can win 4 more, and y'all really
We're all holding hands.
Like,
y'all talked mad shit. That group chat been quiet since I got my wins.
No, it hasn't.
Yes,
it really hasn't.
It had no. That one, the other one, no. But that one has.
I mean, it's just been quiet in general. I think. But anyway,
this is why people don't like playing with you, bro.
The way the divisions
I don't
are
care.
separated, though.
Don't talk shit to me, and then when I come back at you, you want to play victim. Because I could really be a dick about it.
If anything, Nikki was like 5-0. She should be talking shit.
Nobody remembers that though. Wu was actually
undefeated. Wu was like 5-0 too.
Wu was like 7-0.
Yeah. Well, he lost 2 in a row.
6-0. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm tied for best record in the league.
Okay, for now.
So you're the worst.
Yeah, but you see how she didn't say anything for the whole time?
Yeah, because you were winning.
Now you're over here bragging about winning 4 in a row?
She was actually talking shit too, but she has the right to talk shit.
Exactly.
Because she was actually winning.
She was talking shit directly to people, not just shouting out shit in the ether like she won something. You sound like you sound like Patrick Beverly, bro.
At least 4 people were talking shit.
Beverly. You sound like Patrick Beverly of this league, bro.
4 people were talking shit. I'm not.
Patrick Beverly.
I actually have a championship, so relax.
Not the junior Laker of rec basketball. Again.
No, I mean I won a championship in the same league last year.
Yeah, no, it was a different league. And you didn't even want to play for the Asterisks because you pussy.
No, I won. I won before the game even started. You're stupid and you don't know math.
You pussy.
How am I pussy if I'm winning by like 15 points before the game even starts?
Some unprecedented shit happened.
No, his whole team had already played. His whole team had already played.
So what? The whole shit got fucked up, bro.
No, it didn't.
All
It
last
didn't get
year
fucked
was
up
a
on my
bubble
end.
shit.
No,
All
it wasn't.
last year was a
No, it
bubble
wasn't.
shit.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah,
Okay,
the
you
last
talking about
game
the
didn't
Bills game.
happen.
You talking about the Bills game.
You won,
I was winning by
The last game
I
didn't
was
happen.
winning by 15.
Okay, hold on. Let's
And
wait.
my whole squad
let's
hadn't
give
even
each other
played
the
yet.
talking stick real quick. So,
I'm pretty sure you were there during
give
this
Kenny
time.
the
Nick.
talking
We don't
stick.
have to. We don't have to rehash this.
So you won.
So I was beating the guy.
because
No, his whole
DeMar
team had already played.
died for a bit.
No, he technically did die. But his whole team had already played
Well, he died for a
before
second.
that game even started. His
Okay.
whole team, his final score was like 94 before it even started. I
Okay.
was up by like 10
Okay.
before that game started.
Okay.
I was up by 15 when they canceled it.
Okay.
So I'm like, they're like, oh, your win doesn't count. I'm like, fuck you. Yes, it does. I was winning before the game started.
So what happened? They didn't.
No, they honored it, and he bitched about it. But I'm like,
Okay,
that's
so
not
in
my
another
fault
league that I won,
that's not
I
my
won a
problem. I'm not in
championship.
that league though.
I won a championship, and I won outright. I won by like 40.
Okay.
I gave the dude another chance the next week, and we ran it back.
How did you give him another chance?
We manually added up the points
Oh. Okay.
because I'm not pussy. And then when he ended up winning the second week, and so we split the money.
I mean, I don't know. I feel
That doesn't
like
make
it's not that
sense.
bad. Like if he was already winning before him.
Nah, that's pussy.
No, it's not. If I'm
You play to win the game,
and
Win
I
it.
won, I won.
It's fake shit, bro. Like
No,
you
I won.
could play another week.
No,
but
that's case,
you were
he
pussy,
can shoot
bro.
me the fade, and we can see
You
who
were
wins.
pussy, dog.
That's the only way. That
don't
makes
You're a
sense.
pussy,
I don't
dog.
think
I'm definitely
either of
not.
you are really wrong.
You're a pussy, dog.
No, he's wrong. Like
You're a pussy, dog.
he's wrong because
we offered you
it's not
FanDuel.
the
We'd
same
offered you
game.
manual
It's not the
points.
same
We'd
matchup the
offered
next
you
week.
another league.
You know what I'm saying?
I think y'all would both be within your rights for the decisions that both of you made.
Exactly, because it was an unprecedented fucking thing
Like
that
I
happened.
think you made the
That
right
had
decision,
no
but I
impact
feel
on
like
my-
you also
Because
had
made
no
the-
I'm
impact
a
on
fucking
me.
player, dog. I
It
go
had
out
no
and I
im-
fucking play.
it
I
had
lose.
no im-
I
but you
lose,
lost.
but I fucking play, bro.
it
and I
had-
get up and I play again.
DeMar had
and I
no
keep
impact
playing.
on my score.
I don't play for no fucking fake ass little bragging rights like Patrick Beverly over here bringing up fucking Laker championships from when they were 8 years old, bro.
You never wanted anything outside
Yeah,
of football,
man.
so that makes no sense.
What does that have to do with anything?
You like to bring up all your shit, and I'm just saying, like, you didn't win. And
And I actually
won
have one.
outright.
And I actually
won
have won a
outright, and
fantasy
I was
championship
like fucking
before.
12-2 in that
I
league,
actually
bro.
have won a championship before. I won a championship when I was in fucking like 6th grade, bro.
Don't care.
Because I'm a fucking
You
player,
still can't
bro.
play me. You still can't beat me.
You
one-on-one
just started
basketball.
playing. You just started playing for fantasy money last year, my guy.
No,
You're
like-
still a fucking
no, like-
noob.
like-
Chill,
like
dog.
3 years ago, actually.
Chill, man. You got
Like 3
you
years
got better
ago.
beginner's luck.
Like 3 years ago. It wasn't beginner's luck. It was like 3
You
years.
just started
It's been
playing
three-
for money. You're
it's been 3
capping,
years.
bro.
No,
You
it's been
just
3
started
years.
playing for money.
I mean, the first year I played for $20, so that don't really count. But
yeah, it don't count.
so 2 years.
All right, moving on.
Fantasy side note though, like in the two divisions, like you're last place in our division, but you would be in first place in his division.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
That's crazy.
But the
I was only really talking
the
shit to
divisions,
him.
The divisions don't really matter though.
Oh, now
For
they
the
don't
playoff
matter.
bracket, it does. Doesn't
Now
it?
they don't.
No,
See, now they don't
it's
matter.
Top 6.
Oh, okay.
What in the Pac-12 is this?
It's top 6.
What in the fucking Mountain West Conference is this?
I honestly said it should be all 8. I mean, it really.
I
doesn't
never
matter,
understood
but-
why we had divisions anyway, but whatever.
Again, I'm not a fan of fucking bye weeks and a fake fucking sport, bro. Play.
It's not a bye
The point
week.
is to
I
fucking
won.
play, bro. Let's play. Why
It's
do you
not-
Why do you want to not play?
It's not a bye week. I won.
I mean, in fantasy, yeah, but like in
Yeah,
the
for
NFL,
sure. Yeah, and in real life, yeah, sure, I get it. Rest of your people, but in fantasy, dog, like, play.
Well, that's
Why are you
case they
scared
should
to
just have it
play,
all
bro?
16 weeks.
I would be down for that if that were
But they're not going to do
possible.
that because you want to know
you
why?
wouldn't be able to have a
You would
playoff with
lose money.
playoffs.
No, you would lose money.
No,
because
you wouldn't be able to have a playoff.
the good teams are going to sit their starters. So if Mahomes isn't playing and that was your first overall pick, you're
That still
fucked.
happens in the playoffs.
You're fucked, though.
That
They should
still
have a
happens in the
fantasy
playoffs.
football playoff for the playoffs. Like, you should be able to have fantasy football.
All
for the
right,
Super
I'm
Bowl.
moving on because I don't know.
That'd
What the
be
fuck,
cool.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
I mean,
bro.
I think they should have a different fantasy football season for the playoffs.
What are you talking about, bro?
Like, you know how the playoffs start? And then you have to draft from whoever's in the playoffs. Build your roster that way.
I mean, you could do that, but you would find a reason to not do that.
I mean, it is
I would.
possible.
I would auto draft. I would auto draft like a motherfucker.
I already drafted good.
No?
I earned my status. I'm not going to play another draft in another league.
Nah, because I won
Yeah, you're
outright.
that guy, bro.
No, I won outright.
Scared.
I'm not scared. Definitely not
Bro.
scared.
You proved it.
Mathematically, it makes
The
no
whole
sense.
league even voted, bro, and you were like,
Fuck the whole league. They lost. I beat all of them. I went 12 and 2.
That was your first league. That was your first year even in the league, bro.
And I smoked all of
We
you.
should have just vetoed you, and we should have made you play.
We all had the same.
We should have made you play, bro.
Okay, but you still would have lost. The next week, I even had you still would have lost.
But that's why you should have did
That's
it.
what I'm saying.
But you didn't.
No, the principle is
you were scared.
motherfuckers who didn't beat me
You were scared,
and have a losing record and didn't make the playoffs telling me I got to play twice.
And those motherfuckers been in the league more than you have and have paid more money and lost more money in the league than you. So they therefore should have a bigger seat at the table than you do. Just join the league
it's between me and the
only
person
play
I
with
played.
money the first league.
It's between me and the person I played and the commissioner.
Not really, bro. It's
not-
everyone's money. You're winning a fucking fake trophy that everyone is building for you.
All right, cool. So when I win again this year,
You won't.
I don't want to hear shit.
You won't. I'll double up the prize money if you win. You heard it right here.
Shake my hand.
Let's go.
No.
I
Shake
did.
my hand.
I shook
no,
your hand.
you shook my fucking
shook your
fingertip.
hand.
No, this is not a handshake.
I shook your hand, bro.
Squeezing somebody's fingertips is not a
I
handshake.
shook your hand,
You pussy
bro.
for that.
You won't win.
Okay. Just remember.
What do
that.
I get when you lose? What do I get when you lose?
Satisfaction that I lost.
You see what I'm talking about?
I'll buy you Stormberger. I'll buy you Stormberger.
You putting up $20 to my fucking $300, bro. That's pussy.
Well,
That's what I'm saying, bro. You pussy.
I don't have to make a. I don't have to make a bet to initiate your bet.
I know, man, because you pussy. We got it.
How about this?
You proving yourself
If
over and
you
over
win
again.
the league, I'll double
I'm
your
probably
shit.
not gonna win the league, bro.
Well, if you win the league, I'll double your shit.
Okay,
Same
you heard
bet
it.
either way.
You heard it.
But only for this league
You
that we're
heard
in.
it.
Only for coaches.
You
league.
heard it. No, you
Not
didn't
the
say
other-
that. You didn't
Nah,
say
fuck
that.
that. No,
you didn't say
that's,
that.
that's like 4
You didn't
different
say
leagues,
that.
bro.
We're only
No.
in 2 leagues.
Well, all 3 of us are only in one league
We're only in
together.
2 leagues.
I'm only talking about the one we're in all together.
Nah, you didn't say that.
I just did. You just
We
heard me
weren't
say
even
it.
talking about that league. We were talking about the other league that she's not even in.
I'm talking about the league where all 3 of us are in.
All right, well, you just voided the bet because you just talked about a whole fucking different
Why the
league.
fuck would I bet you for a league that all 3 of us are not in?
Why the fuck?
You said I'm not gonna
Why the fuck
win.
would you bet me when we're talking about a totally different league? And
You
then
didn't
you're like,
specify.
And then you're like, no, I was talking about the budget league. No, I was talking about the DD's league, bro. Like,
Okay,
You're
fuck
pussy,
it. You know,
dog.
no, fine.
you're pussy.
Across the other league, then fine.
So we're going both leagues.
I guess so.
All right, there
But
you
it's
go.
only one. Like if
There
you
you
win
go.
2, I'm not paying 2.
Hey, all right,
And if
fair
you win
enough.
2, I'm not fucking giving. I already
Fair
paid.
enough.
I already paid rent, bitch. I'm not
Fair enough.
paying you fucking $600
Fair
for the
enough.
fantasy league.
Fair enough.
That's crazy. That's nasty work.
That was crazy.
Nobody should
What's
do that.
crazy is me trolling you into fucking doubling up your bet for no fucking reason. Woo!
Nah, because when I win, it's gonna be that much funnier.
It's fine. You'll
Hey, guess
probably
what?
buy me food anyways. I'll get it on the back end. It'll cancel out.
I'm saying that's why I don't know why you being a bitch about it.
You're being a bitch about it.
I haven't raised my voice
You
at all.
are.
I haven't raised my voice at all.
Yeah, you definitely rose your voice.
No, you literally
That's why your
mimicked my
headphones-
voice.
That's why your headphones fucking move forward.
No, because I actually
Yeah.
I adjusted it.
Uh-huh.
Because
All right, moving
my
on.
forehead was glistening too much.
Moving
It was
on.
annoying.
Monday Night Football picks. Raiders, Lions, +8. Over-unders, 46. Who you got, Kenny?
Lions.
I'm taking the Lions, and I'm taking the over.
I'm gonna take the under.
I'm taking the over on the Lions are going to win by more than 8.
I know this chat is wild. Like
What the fuck is going
Pete's been
on?
in several racist chat rooms, but this is crazy.
This Anon guy? You
Yeah,
see-
I know.
I'm not even
Anon?
in the chat.
Anon is
So
just
delete that shit. Like get off this whole.
Yeah.
Anon 82 here.
Put on NFL Plus or something.
He's
Jesus
just
Christ.
trying to watch the game and mind his business, and then this guy up here is like, "I hate black people."
I don't know
I'm
why
sorry.
you guys read that shit. Like, I've
It's just crazy.
been doing this shit long enough to
That
where I
dude's
just
like paralyzed in a wheelchair.
funnel that shit out.
Like, dude,
I don't
is-
even
I'm
see
sorry,
it.
because you're not black. You can't relate to that experience of
No,
that.
I just don't listen to it. It's not. They don't just be saying racist shit. They be saying everything in there.
No, yeah, they said something
say
about
that.
somebody's forehead, and I died. I was like, damn, why you got to Rihanna that, man?
All right.
Hold on. Sorry, I was just so taken aback by that guy.
Yeah, that shit was wild.
Okay, so let's go. So for Las Vegas
That album was trash.
at Detroit.
That album was not trash. You were
So y'all are
I'm
both,
just not a fan of Jay-Z.
y'all
I'm
are
sorry.
both taking the Lions.
He's overrated.
Y'all are both taking the Lions.
Yeah,
No,
Kenny
he's-
took the
He said he's
under.
taking
I took the
I
over.
thought you were taking the Raiders.
I never said that.
Oh, well, I'm taking the Lions. And the
Under?
under.
I'm gonna go Raiders.
Wow.
And I'm going to go under.
That's brave. Brave soul.
Man, stop chafing fucking Jimmy G. Shit crazy.
Dude, he's...
He might not even play.
Oh, wait, no, Hoyer's in.
Yeah,
Okay, JK, I'm going to go Detroit then on that under.
Wow. I mean, he's actually like, I think 4-0 against Jared Goff.
It's not anything to do with Jimmy.
Jimmy's 4-0 against
Did
Jared
you
Goff.
just see that, like, what did the Lions just get beat by, like, 5-6 scores last weekend?
Yeah, the Ravens.
Yeah.
That shit was crazy.
And they're also 0-2 against the Raiders in primetime. Oh,
I'll just never forget that year when fucking they lost to them and ended their fucking outside playoff shot.
If y'all had to give one
Tommy
team
Kelly was fucking throwing his helmet on the sideline.
besides your own, if you had to say one team that deserves a Super Bowl the most, who?
the Lions.
The Raiders.
I said besides your team.
He's a Raiders fan.
I'm a Chargers fan.
You're a liar.
No, you're a Raiders
You're gonna burn in
I'm
hell.
a Chargers fan.
You're a Raiders fan.
Do you want to
I
go
think
back to that
Raiders.
room and see all the Raiders paraphernalia on the wall that isn't mine?
I don't know, man. I guess the Chargers.
Okay,
Now you're pussy. Now you're pussy. You should have said the Cowboys. I'm kidding.
No, the Cowboys definitely don't deserve one. The Bengals?
I would probably say the Lions.
The Bengals?
The Lions just need a win.
I don't think the Lions deserve one. I'm sorry. Their field shit. They just got, like, competitive. Their ownership's mid. Like, their
No.
uniforms are mid. Like,
The Lions.
the Lions are so easy
the
to...
Lions
Calvin
have
Johnson-
been on the cusp.
The
for
Lions
decades.
should be in fucking D3.
Calvin
honestly.
Johnson didn't officially retire, so if they did win a Super Bowl, he'd get a ring.
The Lions
interesting.
are on the cusp.
Yeah.
Have been on the cusp
LA
of
Knight.
greatness for well over. a
They've had like 2 playoff appearances.
On the
my
cusp
lifetime.
of greatness. That's fucking wild.
That's a Wimby stretch.
yeah.
That's a
I'd say the Bengals.
that's a bang bus stretch. That's crazy.
Okay. So parallel.
The Bengals have
Parallelogram?
been there a few times.
In
Gotten
parallel,
smacked.
In parallel,
To great teams.
people would often say that Matthew Stafford deserved a ring more than any other quarterback in the league. Right?
I never would have said that.
I never said that. I for sure didn't believe
I
that.
would have never
Prior
even
to him
thought
joining
that.
the Rams,
I would have never even thought that.
he gave his entire life to that franchise.
Jameis deserves a ring.
Calvin Johnson gave
So
his
you-
entire life to that
so
organization.
You don't agree?
Fuck no.
Jameis needs to be the starter.
You don't agree that he
I'm
deserved
sick
a ring?
of this shit. If Jameis
why
was the
would
starter,
Stafford deserve a ring?
can the Raiders trade for Jameis, please?
Did we watch the same quarterback play for the same team? Like for 10 plus years?
I just
No.
wanna
Yeah,
point
I
out-
watched him be hurt too.
How
I
old
watched
were
him
you
throw
when you started watching
5,000
football?
Irrelevant yard.
Before
3,
Matthew Stafford got
5,000.
drafted.
How old were you?
I saw
when you
him
first started
throw
watching
for
the Detroit
5,000
Lions play
yards
football?
3 times, and they
Did
were
you watch
all
the 0
irrelevant.
16 teams? Those 0 16 teams were
Why
fucking.
the fuck are
terrible.
you rooting for the Lions? Like,
I'm
fuck
not.
the Lions.
That's what I'm saying. I was like, this is crazy. Like,
I'm just not,
yeah,
I'm
there's
just
no
not
way you were
lying.
this much of a fan of the Lions. this
Honestly, the
long.
Lions were abomination for
I'm
cool,
not-
like
I'm not rooting for them. I'm just not blind.
for most of their
You
existence.
literally just agreed with me.
They've
You
been
said
an
the Lions.
abomination.
No, I agree, but like, I don't go that far.
They're not even just a loser. They're
I
an
remember the
abomination.
0 16 years.
You literally just agreed with
And
me.
I
saying,
agree, they
yes,
deserve a win. They deserve a
They
win.
deserve a chip more than anyone else.
Listen,
But let's
man.
not act like
Okay.
Stafford
Okay.
was a fucking victim in
I'll
Detroit.
make you a deal.
What?
He could have left.
I'll
He
make
coulda
you a
left.
deal.
He could have left at
I'll
any
make
time.
you a deal. If the Lions win a Super Bowl,
Him and Calvin
He
could have
did it
not.
because he was loyal.
if the Lions win a Super Bowl, Dan
Yeah,
Orlovsky
Calvin.
can no longer be on the air.
What'd you say?
I'm cool with that.
What'd you say?
Dan Orlovsky's got to be the soul stone for them to win a ring.
At least it's not.
Like, they got to take
Indominicans.
Dan Orlovsky off the air, and then the Lions can win a ring. And I'm cool with it. I'll be happy for them.
I think Jared Goff deserves a ring.
Jared Goff deserves a ring.
More than Matthew Stafford did?
Yeah,
Yeah, fuck yeah.
I watched him at Cal. First off,
what the fuck?
Stafford was born in
Why
a
are
fucking
you on
well.
Stafford's dick?
I'm not. Hey, first off, Stafford has a ring.
Sorry, I didn't mean to be that
I mean, why are you
I'm not riding him.
why are you doming him like that?
I'm not riding him.
She's
First
just
off,
slightly brushing up against him.
He's just. First off, he has a ring, so it doesn't matter. But 4 or 5 years ago, if anyone looked at me and said, "Who deserves
You gotta go
a
like
ring more
8
than
years back.
No, like prior to the Rams.
That's
if
about 8
any-
years.
If someone
I would
came
have
up
said
to me and said,
Matt
"Who
Ryan or
who
Phillip
deserves
Rivers.
the
Fuck
ring
Matt
more than
Ryan,
anyone
no.
else
I
in
would've
this
said Matt
league,"
Ryan
or
I
Phillip
would've
Rivers.
said
Cost them the
Matthew
Super Bowl.
Stafford.
Matt Ryan cost the Falcons the Super Bowl.
Or Andrew Luck.
Yeah.
But Andrew Luck,
Don't
mean-
say anything. But Andrew Luck, nothing. Stop right there.
Yeah, I agree.
but
no,
Andrew Luck got
no,
hurt.
No.
Wait, we
I
agree
would
on
for
not
like
tolerate-
6
I would
years.
not tolerate the Andrew Luck slander.
Yeah, you can't slander Andrew
I will
Luck.
not, dude. No, absolutely not.
Bruh led the league in passing yardage
Not tolerated.
while getting sacked 78 times a game.
See,
I mean, I'm not hating on Andrew Luck. I like him, but like, I don't think he was in the league long enough for me to be like, oh, he really needs a fucking ring, bro. Like,
That's fair.
Okay, then Jared Goff.
Nah, Jared Goff.
but Jared Goff got cast away like fucking
like he was a
an
problem.
ant on fucking Fresh Prince, bro. Like he got fucking thrown away.
Wait,
bro.
what? That reference didn't
and
make
what happened
sense.
to Andrew Luck
When
he
they
said he was
changed the
retiring?
aunt in the middle of Fresh Prince,
You
and didn't
said
say
ant.
anything.
I was like, ugh.
I said aunt.
You said ant, but some
You said
people
ant.
some people say ant.
No, but like the way you said it, it was like, are you trying to say another word, but you said fuck it at the last second and just pronounced it?
I say
Anyways.
ant. I don't say aunt. I say ant.
Anyways,
Yeah, it's okay to say it that way, but like the way he said it was like, what did you just say?
I just don't know why I would ever feel sad for Matthew Stafford.
I don't anymore.
Bro,
'cause
Georgia
he
beat
got
the
his
dog
chip.
shit out of Hawaii. Do you remember that?
He got his chip, but 5 years ago.
I would have said Donovan McNabb. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure, Donovan McNabb. Dante Culpepper.
Mm,
For sure, Dante Culpepper.
Wait, he doesn't have a ring.
He should have got a ring.
Well, I guess he doesn't.
If he didn't destroy his knee, and Mike Tice, they had a better coach than Mike Tice.
Julio Jones.
Lord.
Yeah.
What's his name?
And
Not Trayvon. Stephon Diggs. He deserves a ring.
that boy was on code.
Wait, no, that was two
Birdman.
different conversations.
Birdman.
I was like, what the fuck?
Yammed on him, bro.
Gasol was yamming on people.
I forgot about that. I always forget about that, and then when I see the highlights,
People
I'm
say
like, damn.
Gasol's finesse. I was like, you don't watch basketball.
He was, but he could go power
He'll
too.
bang on you, and everybody forgets
He had the
was,
fist. He had the fist in the NBA live too.
They act like he act like his brother was tougher than him. I was like, nah, he's better than his brother. If we starting over, I'm still taking Paul over Mark. Mark was the offensive mastermind.
All right, moving on. I don't feel sorry for Matthew Stafford. Sorry.
I remember.
You don't have to. 'Cause he's
I
a Super
can't
Bowl
feel sorry
champion.
for him because
Yeah, because Aaron Donald was
Georgia
offsides.
beat the dog shit. Yeah, he totally jumped on sides.
Okay.
They should have called that penalty
They should have got another play.
and his PI. Because Jalen Ramsey was kind of holding a
But
couple.
I'm sure you have something to say about the Patriots Super Bowl, don't you?
Matt Ryan
Honestly,
choked.
Mark Sanchez probably deserves a Super Bowl.
Get the
more than
fuck
Matt
out of here.
Stafford.
You can just leave.
More than Matt Stafford.
You know what? You can order some Stormberg or you can just leave.
I'm talking about the 2019 Super Bowl.
He's done about 4 fucking AFC
I don't
title
wanna hear.
games.
I'm talking
Let's-
about the 2019 Super Bowl Rams versus Patriots with Matt.
Oh, that's
Stafford
McVay's
quarterback.
fault. That's McVay's fault.
Right. But that one.
And you
right.
couldn't stop a
Nah,
tight
that
end.
was kind of Jared Goff's fault too.
Uh,
Dog, you can't score with 4 minutes left against the Patriots.
he wasn't calling the plays.
Our
don't-
defense
you don't
was
deserve to
our
win.
defense was raw. I mean,
The defense was wrong. Jamie Collins was a piece of work.
All right. Anyway, so do you want to talk about the injuries?
So wait,
And,
hold on.
and Stafford
wait, hold on.
was killing Hawaii by himself with Georgia. That's not really fair.
Hold on.
Had a privileged career.
Wait, hold on. So you guys are saying the 2018 fucking Patriots defense is an all-time defense? Is
Hell
that what
no.
you
I
guys
never
are saying?
said that.
never said
I
all
never said
time.
You
those
said it
words.
was raw.
I said raw.
You
It
said
was-
that defense
it was kinda raw.
That defense was not raw.
McCourty was an all-pro that year.
That wasn't even the best Patriots defense.
Exactly.
Okay.
That was probably the
They
middest
brought-
Patriots defense.
Jamie Collins came back twice that year, I think.
That was
For
probably
trade.
the middest Patriots defense of all the
Of
Super
what?
Bowl
Of
teams.
all of our 6 Super Bowls, okay.
And,
the
and the ones that lost.
Nah, the Falcons
No,
were.
disagree.
Nah, the
and
Falcons
the ones
year.
that
Disagree.
lost.
The Falcons year, they were mid.
Falcons and the Seahawks.
That Falcons defense was
Seahawks
mid.
wasn't great either.
Okay, fine.
Like Brady really got
Still-
3 rings because
We're still in the bottom 20
Here, I'm sorry.
percentile.
Wait, let me
We're
sift-
still in
let
the
me
bottom
sift through.
20
Let me
percentile.
sift
Arashi
through.
Mara.
Patriots
Here, hold on.
defense.
Let me sift through all of them real quick.
Out of all of them,
Don't forget the fucking.
Sorry, it's hard to keep track.
Don't forget the one with Bledsoe
It's hard to keep track.
when you were in the womb. They
I
lost.
was born in the 90s.
Hold on.
You weren't alive when Bledsoe went to the Super Bowl.
What year in the 90s were you
Oh,
born?
Yeah.
What
I
year?
thought
Yeah,
meant-
you forgot about that
I thought
one.
you meant getting Bledsoe.
No,
What?
Getting
year- do
Bledsoe.
you remember Randy Moss's rookie year?
No, that wasn't even Bledsoe. Who the fuck was it? It was just some other white statue guy. I forgot who the fuck that
No,
was.
I think it was Bledsoe.
It was Bledsoe because he was the starter until he got hurt.
Yeah, it was Bledsoe.
Was it Bledsoe?
Yes, it was
When they
Bledsoe. That's
lost
why
to
he
the
was talking
Packers?
shit
Yeah,
about.
it was Bledsoe.
Oh, I know. When they lost to the Packers in the Super Bowl?
Yes, the one
That was
before
not
the
Bledsoe.
Rams.
That was
another
somebody else.
white dude.
Yeah, that was somebody else.
Damn, I know more Patriots history than Nicky. Crazy.
Fucking David Patton was or some
It wasn't Elvis Gerbach, was it?
I was thinking that too, but it wasn't. I was like, it wasn't Elvis Gerbach. It wasn't Elvis. But now somebody who played on the Super Bowl teams when the Patriots was on that team. I don't think it was Roman Pfeiffer though, but somebody on that team won a Super Bowl. It was on that '96 team that lost. Might have been
All right. Malloy, probably?
No, it definitely wasn't Lauren Malloy. Definitely wasn't Brewski. Brewski was Desert Storm in college in the '90s. But yeah, you're 24.
24.
Which means you were born in like '99. Yeah, you're not really a '90s baby. I hate to break that to you.
I'm a '90s infant. That's what I always tell people.
All right.
But
So
I was raised as a '90s baby.
I don't know how we got on this subject.
Yeah, I believe that. I believe you were definitely raised as a late '90s baby for sure.
Because I had all of my mom had all of the.
You saw Parent Trap?
Can we move on to college football?
She's a '90s baby. Okay.
Can we move on to college
I grew
football?
up on VHS.
Yeah. You got the old Rugrats tape?
Can we move on to college football?
Okay. You said no. I'd have been like, you can leave now.
Okay, I'm moving on to college football.
Oh, good. Damn, he almost bashed his head in.
Kenny?
All right, so do you want me to just get to the most obvious shit first and then talk about the rest of college football, or just talk about the rest of college football?
Whatever you want, bro. This is your segment.
USC is on the verge of honestly going 7-5, potentially 6-6. They've given up 200 yards rushing in about 5 games this year. I'm gonna count San Jose State because they gave up 198, which is pretty much 200. And then they gave up 196 to Stanford, which is pretty much 200. Then they gave up 247 to Utah in a loss, which is the most they've given up all year. They gave up like 215, I think, to Arizona State, or 217, and then like 204 or 205 against Arizona. That's already over 1,000 yards rushing you've given up. And your own offense offense isn't good. Their defense is like 107th in the country out of like 35 teams now. Technically, Jacksonville State and James Madison's like they're undefeated. They don't technically we don't count some of their stats because they're not going to be allowed to play in a bowl game because they're still transitioning to D1. But USC let a safety, Utah starting safety, pretty much have a Reggie Bush type game. Like Reggie Bush went off like almost 600 yards all purpose against Fresno State, and USC barely won that game. Yeah, their starting safety, Sione Vaki, in a 31-26 or 34-32 win.
So was the quarterback for that? I just looked it up.
Damn.
I knew I was right. You said like, oh, I know more Patriots than Nikki. Yeah.
I did say it was Drew Bledsoe at first.
Can you do that one like all the
second
time
guessed
for his
myself.
voice? Can you just do that all the time for his voice? Thank you. Yeah. So
You're only saying that because she did it for you off air, and it was way funnier when she did it for you. But it's fine.
No, hers was more
go ahead.
It was more
Overcompensate.
accurate off the air.
No,
it
go
was
ahead.
funnier
Laugh a
when
little
she-
harder. Laugh a little harder, Kenny.
I will.
Laugh a little harder. Now he's taking my fucking bits. All right, cool.
Nah, it's actually just
Yeah.
It's
Stay
easy.
in your lane, Kenny.
no, it's just easy to copy you because you're
Here we go.
you're just monotone. But anyway, so USC's season is looking pretty distressful. Utah barely beat Arizona State. They won 15-7 on like a pick six. Washington didn't.
They're ranked 13th in the country.
USC?
Oh, Utah.
Yeah, now they are. They were ranked 18th.
Why did you say it?
Yeah, that was so. I was like, why did you say that 2 minutes
You're
ago?
definitely drunk. You were like, Utah.
I was like, she's waiting for me to put the nail in USC's coffin.
No, because I've heard you be talking mess about Utah this last week. Oh, everyone thought it was an easy win. No one thought it was an easy win.
There's AD. He's out.
No, a lot of people were like, okay,
No,
well, at least we're going to be
who's a
Utah
lot?
because
Who's a
they're down
lot?
to the.
You?
No. People were saying that because they're like, well, Utah's down to their third string quarterback, who's a fucking pig farmer and a
Wait,
former
what?
walk-on. Yes.
Wait, what?
Yes.
Y'all lost to a third string
Why are you
quarterback?
saying y'all? I don't fucking work for USC.
I didn't know
Oh,
that.
here we go.
You technically do.
Here we go.
I cover the team
That
and the
makes me-
Pac-12
oh my
and the
God,
Mountain
that
West.
makes me even happier. I didn't even know that.
Really? Because 2
I thought it
weeks
was
ago
a
you were
starter.
talking about how you cover the team, bro.
I do cover the team.
Dude,
Yeah.
it's okay to be a USC fan.
You're
I'm a fan of
definitely a
USC
USC
football,
fan.
just not this brand. It's shitty. And then the fact
What?
that It's
the best they've been since when? Reggie
Nah,
Bush.
last year's team was better than this team. Last year's team would dog walk this team.
Fuck, is
They have
LeBron still in?
no discipline.
All right, cool.
I mean,
They have like no discipline, and it's embarrassing.
I need 5 points.
I just ran through that they gave up 200 yards rushing five times this year.
LeBron, come on,
Yeah.
bro.
That's bad.
it's that Oklahoma defense. Yeah.
No, this is worse than Oklahoma. Because at least in the
No,
Big
it's
12,
not.
and y'all were giving up 247 yards a game, bro. Y'all were not giving up
All right,
250
let him
a
click
game
on this
rushing.
college football
Sorry,
so we
sorry,
can move on to the
sorry.
rest of the show.
Continue.
It was
This has been the roadblock the past 3 weeks, bro. This is why
there
we've been
wasn't a
going
show
over
last week, so shut up. But nah,
last
so
3 episodes.
when it comes down to it, Texas almost lost to Houston, but their starting quarterback Quinn Ewers got hurt. So now Malik Murphy, former Syracuse QB, is going to be starting. That would have been interesting had Texas lost. Oklahoma would have had a chance to kind of get higher up. The whole cheating
What?
scandal, yeah.
Oklahoma beat them. Who cares what happens with Texas?
Yes, but like it still helps in the polls the more teams that lose around you.
Is Malik Murphy the dude who was a
No.
QB during the bubble? I mean, during the COVID?
He won
Or
the
the year
state
after the
title.
COVID?
Yeah,
After 2021?
The only thing that
He won the state title like 2 years ago.
The only
Yeah,
thing
so-
that Quinn Ewers getting hurt helps Oklahoma is because we pretty much secured the Big 12 championship. That's what it helps.
Yeah, but had they lost to Houston, you'd be like, it'd be
No,
it'd be over. Like there's no coming back. is
I
what I'm saying.
disagree because I think Oklahoma's resume looks better that they beat a more like
Texas
a
beat
more
Bama
high-level
though,
team.
and Bama still has one loss. Like that's the thing with the playoffs. It's gonna be interesting because ironically USC's still in it to make the 12-team playoff if they went out, but they're playing like dog shit, and nobody believes that. And it's even worse because the LA media is like completely turned on Lincoln Riley because for 2 weeks after the Notre Dame game and the Utah game, Lincoln Riley was the only person to talk. And then there's been a lot of like prevented access that hasn't been granted during the week to media during practice and whatnot. And a lot
Well,
of
that's
people
what they
are pissed
said he
off.
did in Oklahoma.
A lot of people are pissed about that. You can't do that shit in LA.
He did that after losses in Oklahoma too.
Yeah, like you can't do that shit in LA. It's not okay. And then when they did come out and talk, everybody's talking about the company line. And then Alex Grinch says something that honestly is just going to be it's going to be like,
Come on, bro.
fucking me. When I interviewed the dude for the Pac-12 Media Day and the commissioner buried himself with his answer, he pretty much buried himself when he said, we didn't see Sione Vaca in Utah running a wheel route. And I'm like, you're telling me you didn't know Utah runs wheel routes with their fucking starting safety who had to come in and play running back and had 150 yards receiving, 2 touchdowns, and 60 yards rushing and a touchdown on you? He had he's the starting safety. Think about that. He hasn't played running back since high school. And you didn't know that they weren't going to run a wheel route. Even though there's film of them running it against Michigan. There's film of them running it against Cal the week before. Like, there's not a lot of accountability. And when you piss off the LA media, it's going to be a problem. Like, the seat wasn't hot for Lincoln, but it definitely is now. Depending on how he finishes the season.
I don't.
If he
think
doesn't,
this
if he
is
brings back Alex
no
Grinch
way.
another year, you keep thinking that.
Alex Grinch? Yeah.
That's what I'm telling you. Like,
Yeah.
and he's standing by Alex Grinch. You're not hearing me? Like, he's standing by Alex Grinch. After
Yeah, but at the end of the day, if it's one or the other, he's gonna cut him loose to save his own ass.
Do we know that?
Yes,
He should have fired him this year.
He's a fucking spineless coward.
He
Yes,
should
I know
have
that.
fired him after the Tulane game when everybody was like, you blew like a 20-point lead in 2 minutes.
You're the one who was like, he's a good guy.
Yeah, he's a good guy, but he's not a good defensive coordinator. Everybody said that. He's a really nice guy, but boy, you can't have him as your D coordinator. You're wasting Caleb Williams. I said that last year. I said it on Wax. Like it's multiple people said it on Wax.
Nah, you kind of didn't say that.
I definitely did. I
You really
definitely
didn't
did.
say
I
that.
definitely did.
You really didn't say
Said
that.
it after the game too. In my
Nah,
tweets.
You really didn't say that. You were
In my
talking.
tweets.
You were kind
I
of.
said this is like the worst choke job in USC history. I
Nah, you
literally
were giving
tweeted
him the
that
benefit
shit.
of the doubt in the offseason, bro.
No, I wasn't. No,
Yeah, you were.
I said, okay, you're
You
not
were,
going to
bro.
fire him. This is
You were
his last
giving him
season.
the benefit of the doubt.
I said,
you were like, oh, if he turns it around, like,
if
I'm
he
hoping
turns it around,
does.
has he
I'm
turned it
hoping
around?
He does. He's
has
a
he
good
turned?
guy.
Has
blah,
he turned
blah,
it
blah.
around? Pete, has he turned it around?
I'm just saying what you said, bro.
And I'm telling you, he hasn't turned
you're
it
making
around.
it sound like you've been on team fuck Alex
Nikki,
Grinch
has he turned it
forever.
around? Has he turned USC's defense around?
Okay, to be honest, I feel like we did talk some shit about Alex Grinch together.
I talked hella shit about Alex Grinch. I've talked shit about Alex Grinch in the press box.
It was mostly me, but it was a little bit. It was mostly.
I was agreeing with everything you said.
You agreeing with what I was talking shit. Yeah.
It's like,
All right, man. So hurry up. Give it to the rest of college football.
First off, shut up. Secondly,
We've already been on your segment for 10 minutes, bro.
well, there's a lot that happened in 2 weeks, so there you go. And it's bigger than you.
And you're over here arguing with Nikki for 5.
No, we're actually not arguing. We're actually agreeing. You're arguing, saying, I think Alex Grinch is a good defensive coordinator. And
I never said that. I never said that. That's not what I said at all.
Said that.
I never said that at all. You said he was a good guy, and you were hoping that he turns it around.
And he has.
That was your propaganda
He's still a
in the
good
middle
guy,
of the season.
but he hasn't turned it around.
But you're making it sound like you've been saying that he isn't good and that he should have been fired as soon as the Tulane game was over.
He should have.
And that's not what you were saying during the offseason.
That's what
I'm telling you, bro.
No, I said because they're giving him another shot, we have to give him the benefit of the doubt because this is his second year.
It doesn't matter, bro. Just hurry up. Talk.
But I am talking. You should probably stop talking.
You're just fucking arguing with me.
You should actually stop talking.
You're arguing with me,
since
bro.
you don't know shit about college football.
You're arguing with me, bro.
Stop talking.
You're arguing with me.
You're still talking, though.
Yeah, so why are you arguing with me?
Because you're still talking.
I can talk if I want to, bro.
You're fucking up the whole segment.
No, you're fucking up the whole segment because you can't keep it moving.
All right, Georgia
Fuck.
is probably definitely not going to repeat. You know, they're number one. But the biggest issue college football right now is the whole Michigan scandal because now it's just coming out that, yeah, Michigan actively steals signs. They stole signs against TCU. Just stealing signs. But everybody steals signs. Like, Todd Graham was notorious for stealing signs when he was at Arizona State. So much so that, like, there's video of the late, great Mike Leach out here, like, literally just fucking telling his signs to Todd Graham during the game. So it's really going to be interesting with the Pac-12. Washington has to win out, obviously. I don't think they're going to really have many upsets because Arizona State, just scheme-wise, they always come with something to upset teams or at least make it close. USC is looking like a dumpster fire.
I just don't know why teams don't use wristbands.
No, microphones in the helmets. That's the big issue.
Wristbands.
Some do. Some teams do.
But that's what I'm saying. So if you know Michigan still signs, use wristbands.
They do, though. But because they don't want to put microphones in the helmets, they lean on wristbands and still use the signs.
I think the whole propaganda.
Which is stupid.
I think the whole propaganda this week is like comparing it to the Astros, but it's different.
It's way different.
Because the Astros, you're going to hit up one-on-one with something. The pitcher and catcher have no other way of communicating other than signs.
Right.
And that's literally the batter literally has a chance to score every time.
Yeah.
Versus in football, like, dog, you can know what the fucking coverage is. If you execute the play, it doesn't fucking matter. You can know what the offensive play is, and they execute it. It doesn't fucking matter, bro. You still got to play. And that's pretty much what fucking Dion said, too. But
yeah, like if I know Randy Moss they're going to throw a go route to Randy Moss.
You still got to run with him.
And if I know Zeke is getting the ball in the first 5 years.
You still got to tackle him.
Exactly. So that's really the issue, but everybody hates Jim Harbaugh. I think more people hate Jim Harbaugh than probably like certain fan bases hate Lincoln Riley, which is actually kind of shocking. The hate for Jim Harbaugh has been quiet, but everybody coming out in unison saying, yeah, Michigan steals signs. Bro, they hate that.
Literally have never hated Jim Harbaugh ever.
Yeah, but like other teams do. TCU.
Yeah, people are saying they hate him because of the recruiting shit. He didn't catch any issues for that.
Like they hate him.
He's just been
Ohio
slipping through
State
the cracks.
hates him.
He's a character, even though he hasn't really won shit. Like,
and he cost CJ Stroud the Heisman twice. And it comes to find out you're cheating.
That's a stretch.
Fuck, I need 2 more rebounds.
I'm telling you, like, people are collectively coming out in united hatred of Jim Harbaugh on a level Lincoln Riley has not experienced.
I heavily, extremely disagree.
Just because you don't, trust me, just go on a Ohio State fan base, like Twitter.
Oh, no shit. The biggest rival?
No,
Whoa.
Nebraska, TCU.
No,
TCU came out.
The people that they beat in the...
TCU actually beat them.
That's what I meant.
Dog,
No way.
the wagon fell off TCU, man.
Yeah,
They're
because
fucking exposed.
all their best players fucking
Okay,
left.
besides,
best players ain't
besides
really doing shit in the
besides
league
OSU
either.
and TCU,
And
not any of their
and
huge
the Big Ten?
rivals.
And the Big Ten and Utah.
Okay, so one of their big rivals again.
Utah's not their big rival, but like when
Big
Utah
Ten?
comes out and says you cheated, that's crazy. Because Whittingham don't really make excuses like that. He's like, "Oh, we lost because they cheated." No, this man beat Alabama. So
Sure, I guess.
yeah, like,
I,
but it's going to be an issue because again, Bama is still they only have one loss, and it wasn't an SEC loss. So you're looking as far as the 4 teams: Georgia, Bama, Michigan, Ohio State, Oklahoma, Texas on the outside.
nah. Texas,
Washington.
Texas won't make it.
But I'm
Especially-
saying
especially with Quinn out.
it depends though, because if Michigan like barely beats Ohio State or Ohio State barely beats Michigan, they're going to be like, okay, well we got 2 Big Ten teams,
So
and then you have 2 SEC teams.
now you have to think that Texas wins out now with a backup.
Not necessarily. I mean, Murphy's a really good player, but like, let's say Texas wins out, they'll look at strength of schedule and then be like, oh, it's the SEC.
And they still have to play Oklahoma in the Big 12 championship.
They'll still, the SEC gets the nod every time,
So either Texas,
which is unfair.
So it's going to be either
And the
Texas
12-team
or
playoff,
Oklahoma.
you're right.
Let's just say Texas wins out.
Yeah,
Let's just say
yeah.
it's going to be Texas or Oklahoma, not both of them.
Oh yeah, I've never had 2 Big 10 teams, 2 Big 12 teams in the top 4. It's probably going to be Texas if they went out.
And the same will happen with the 10.
But OU will get screwed, and
If
then they'll
anything,
probably end up
it'll
playing
be
Penn
2
State.
SEC,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's gonna be 2 SEC teams in the top 4.
but not Alabama.
Bama, it has to be Georgia and Bama. There's nobody else who's ranked that high.
LSU's what?
LSU has like 3 losses.
Oh shit, never mind.
Like that's what I'm saying. But like their offense is so good, people are
No,
like
FSU.
FSU's up there, but I think they
FSU's 4-5. FSU's right there.
yeah, but I think they're gonna slip up in the ACC title game. And Clemson lost to Clemson lost to Miami for the first time in like
Clemson ain't
12
shit.
years. That's crazy. Miami hasn't been Clemson in 12 fucking years.
I believe it.
And let's see. Big games this week.
Oregon, Utah, USC, Cal, Duke, Louisville.
Louisville's on a roll. It's going to be interesting, these other games outside of the playoff games, because if Penn State wins out, even though they lost to Ohio State, they're going to be in they're going to probably be in the Rose Bowl. Oklahoma's probably going to be an at-large, so they'll probably be in the Rose Bowl or maybe like a Fiesta Bowl,
If
something like that.
Oklahoma wins out, they'll make the playoff. What's your case against it?
Because they're a one-loss Big 12 school.
They're undefeated.
Wait, I'm tripping. I'm thinking of Texas. Never mind. Yeah, they would get in, but see, it's like TCU. But like, if they lose in the title game, they're fucked. Like, they're not gonna get the benefit of the doubt. But the Big Ten will get the benefit of the doubt, and the SEC will get the benefit of the doubt. But since only one team is allowed, like the conference winners obviously going to the playoff. The conference champions obviously going to the playoff. But if Ohio State doesn't get blown out, then you kind of gotta keep Ohio State and Michigan ahead of Oklahoma.
With a loss?
Yeah,
Loss Oklahoma?
that's
or
what they're gonna.
non-loss?
That's what they're gonna say.
Oh, yeah, no. If Oklahoma.
No, it's just a Big 12 school in general. Like they're gonna be like,
Yeah.
well, if it's not Texas,
No, not if it's not Texas, just Big 12 in general.
they'll get hoed because
Fuck yeah.
it's the SEC.
Let's go ahead.
And it's like, even though the 12 team playoff will be lit,
Made up for all the
but it's that
fucking
top 4
parlays
that's
I
gonna
lost.
screw everybody.
I agree. I don't think Texas has any more pool than Oklahoma does. Right?
I don't. Who else does Texas even play? I think that's pretty much it. Like, and they almost lost to Houston, even though they were up by like 20 in the first half.
Oh, I mean, Quinn got hurt.
Yeah. So it's like Oklahoma still has something to play for.
They played Alabama, and Alabama's in the top 10.
Yeah, but that's the thing. they're not going to put Alabama over
has-
Texas.
Texas has a better strength of schedule than Oklahoma does. If Oklahoma gets a loss, Texas might go in over them.
But it's SEC logic. And they're like, oh, well, Bama gets better as the season goes on. That bullshit. It's Nick Saban. It's still Bama. But they lost to Texas.
I can tell Pete wants to kill himself, so you might want to.
He does. I'm pretty much done.
I'm ready. I'm getting ready for the next button.
To kill himself? Oh.
No, I'm happy. I won my fucking parlay.
How much
Made
you
up
win?
$10.
So $20 total?
No, because
No, I lost the other fucking one.
Oh.
Because I would have made $20.
They did a 2-point conversion.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking
for
2-point
nothing.
conversion.
For absolutely nothing.
Why, God? The spread.
All right. Let's see. Touchdown or turnover. The Eagles picked up Julio Jones. For what? I have no idea.
Dog, can Devontae Smith get a fucking touchdown, please? Has he scored this year?
I hate myself for not drafting A.J. Brown.
Has he scored this
I
year?
overthought
Can
it.
the Eagles have anyone else? Can the Eagles physically get anyone else?
Yes. They already traded.
For Bayer, that shit's crazy.
They'll fuck around and get a linebacker.
Dude, their cap space has to be
Yeah,
like
Quincy.
2 pennies.
They will fuck around and get Patrick Surtain.
Patrick Quinn.
No,
Queen.
Patrick Surtain. They will
Yeah,
fuck
there's
around.
rumors he's on the block,
That sounds
too.
really familiar.
They'll trade Bradbury and be like, fuck it.
Certain or is it,
He's on the
Surtain
Broncos.
for the Broncos, yeah.
He played. Oh, that's who.
First
yeah.
round.
His pops played in the league.
In the for the Dolphins.
Where did he go college?
He went to Bama. He was part of those Bama teams that were trying to kill Clemson every other year.
I mean, I don't know what to call it. I don't think it's a touchdown or a turnover. It's just like
they don't need him.
They don't need him. They keep getting richer.
All
They
the
need
slot
to use
receivers keep
Devontae
getting
Smith.
hurt. All the slot guys keep getting hurt. That's the problem.
You know the thing where it's like the
He's
middle
not a slot
class
guy,
and,
though.
and
Exactly.
the middle class and the upper class keep getting separated.
The wealth gap? Yeah.
That's how I feel the NFL is becoming right now.
With the Eagles and the Chiefs?
I mean,
Just
yeah.
trade for D. Hopkins for no reason.
That's fucking disgusting. Somebody talking about
trade for King Henry for no reason.
They said the Ravens should trade for Derrick Henry. I'm like, man.
I'm with that. That makes a lot of sense, actually.
Yeah, I agree.
That's
feel like
nasty
that
They
word.
need a running back, bro. They have
That's-
Gus Edwards, dog.
He had an 80-yard catch. That's a nasty word.
Finally. I'm just starting him for no reason for fucking 4 weeks for him to give me 4 points.
Dalvin Cook definitely wants to be
Shit's
traded.
disgusting,
All right, so
dog.
touchdown and turnover, Kenny.
It's a touchdown because Devontae can play in the slot. Julio can be outside and run his usual routes before he pops another hamstring.
Yeah, if freaking Hurts can learn how to place the ball. We'll see.
Damn.
Moving on.
Lincoln Riley product or no?
I wouldn't say that. I think he knew he had all he was gonna have by the time he got to Oklahoma. Anyway,
That's a fair point.
I mean, this shitty thing is like he was so frustrating to watch at Oklahoma, and it's even more frustrating to watch him succeed in the NFL because it's like, why couldn't have you fixed that shit when you played for Oklahoma?
Because Lincoln Riley was his head coach and they don't play defense.
What?
And
Oh,
Jalen Hurts carried that offense.
okay.
Jalen Hurts carried that offense. That's pretty
No,
real.
he had the world's biggest stat pattern in CeeDee Lamb.
Next.
Anyway, continuing.
He was their starting running back.
All right, so Raiders are refusing to trade Adams, even though several teams have sent interest in him.
I'm gonna say it's a fucking touchdown because they gave up fucking 2 draft picks to get him, but also they would have just blown those draft picks anyway, so it really doesn't fucking matter. I don't know. The Raiders keep pushing up this propaganda that they're like still trying to win this year and they're actively pursuing players on the trade market, but it's like, bro, nobody wants Hunter Renfrow because you don't throw him the fucking ball. And guess what? You keep doing this shit to Devontae Adams, and nobody's going to want him either. And you're going to end up trading him in the offseason for a fucking 4th-round pick
To the
and
Chiefs.
waste away a Hall of Fame player, and you're not even going to get Brian Burns or Danielle Hunter to show for it. So
They passed on Danielle Hunter when he
Fuck it.
came out of college, by the way.
I mean, on that note, what did you think
So
about
fuck
the
it, keep
Hunter
it.
Renfrow news then?
I mean, I think a change of scenery makes sense for both of them. They're not throwing him the ball. He has like 80 yards for the entire season.
Yeah, I agree.
He's been healthy. At one point, he was returning punts. He was their number 1 receiver at 5'6",
Yeah.
and he was on track for a 1,000-yard receiving season. Like,
Why you take 3 inches of height off that man?
Like he's not
5'9".
He's not fucking great, bro, but he's not fucking trash. Like there's plenty of teams that could use him. I think even a team like Carolina could use him.
So
especially because he's lower in stature, so Bryce could hit him in fucking stride.
So the Patriots refused.
That was kind of a passive aggressive dig at Bryce, by the way.
It really was.
So the Patriots obviously refused because he's not worth the first. I think he's
Well,
worth
at this point, he's barely worth a fourth or he's barely worth a fifth or
He
sixth.
was never worth a first.
He's barely worth a fifth or a sixth.
See, I would understand a third. I wouldn't like it, but I'd get it.
Who you giving up?
He's
though?
not.
A
He's
fucking
not.
first round pick.
He's
They're
not
fucking
worth more than.
delusional. What are they smoking over there in Vegas?
At this point, he's only worth maybe
Whatever
a little
Chandler
bit.
Jones was on.
He's only worth a little bit
Something like
more
that.
than what
And his brother.
Hardman and fucking Claypool got traded
Oh
for.
yeah, you hear that he was arrested again. Again.
Wait, again.
Claypool got traded for a 6th-round pick,
Fucking Finnegan. That's a Barney.
and Hardman got traded for a 5th-round pick.
I forgot about Claypool.
So you're not going to get much more than that. You might get a little bit more, but you're not going to get much more than that. So 4th, 5th round is the best they could hope for now. I mean, at the peak, you were probably reaching for a second for a desperate team, but there was too many receivers on the market. As long as as long as Hopkins was on the market, you weren't going to get a second for
Yeah.
Hunter Renfrow.
No, they asked for it first.
I know, but I'm just saying.
Wait, they
as long as
legitimately asked for a
Hopkins-
first?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
They're smoking.
But Hopkins was on the
and
market.
Robert and Kim Dichie.
The Patriots were like, "Lol, no." I think they asked for a third back, but they rejected. But
I got DeMario Douglas
but
out of Liberty. That's why.
the Chandler Jones thing, the recent again one was because he violated a domestic violence related protective order.
But he's done that like 3 times already.
Yeah, from the same thing.
He's done
Yeah,
that like 3
same shit.
times.
Well, he did it like last week.
All the same shit.
Anyway,
And his brother popped his peck off the
So-
bone.
so I know we had some Kirk
That's
Cousins.
wild.
We had some Kirk Cousins trade rumors floating around, but
I never believed it.
news broke that Cousins is expected to stay with the Vikings this year despite trade rumors. Honestly, I don't see him leaving. Like, I feel like he's a Viking now.
I think that's a turnover. Because what the fuck are the Vikings playing for? To be 8-8? Even if they make a fucking playoff, what are they going to do? Nothing. So fucking tank.
So you think they should
Pray to
acquire-
God. Get assets. Get a 1st and 2nd round pick. And then, I don't know. You're in the Caleb and Penix sweepstake.
They're not that
I don't know.
bad. They're not that bad.
But I'm saying you can get a 1st or a 2nd round pick so you can jump up.
If you tank.
And they're probably not going to stop re-sign Hunter. They couldn't re-sign him last year. They barely appeased him this year to keep him going, and he's fucking balling even more this year than he has in past years.
He's got like 7 sacks already?
He has 9.
Oh, shit.
He has 9 sacks. He's on a career pace.
9?
And the,
Yes.
and the Raiders passed on
9
him.
Yes.
in 7 games?
Yes, he has 9 sacks this year.
Raiders
Yes, I
passed
just
on him.
looked
Is
it
that
up.
the best in the league?
I
I'm
think
not
it
sure.
is. I think
Probably.
he's 1 or 2. I think
It has to be.
the only person trailing him is TJ Watt.
What about
TJ Watt is like 8.5.
What about Micah?
What I'm saying, so you
5.
you could trade him for a 1st round pick.
5?
If you could get a
He has
first,
like 5.
if you can get a 1st round pick for Kirk Cousins and some change, I make that trade every fucking day.
But I think you can only make that trade in the offseason when it matters most.
No, you can make that trade to San Francisco right now. You can make
Why
that
the
trade
fuck would
to
San Francisco trade
You could
for
make
Kirk
that
Cousins?
trade to the Jets right now. You can make that trade. What do you mean? Why would they? They just lost Purdy.
They have literally no
Purdy's
one
still
in the locker
playing.
room.
He's just in concussion protocol.
Yeah,
He's
and
not out for the year. Why the fuck would you trade a first round pick you
mean,
don't really have
even
for
so-
Kirk Cousins and that contract on a roster?
because you have to win now.
And also-
That team has to win now.
That's an offseason trade.
That team has to win now.
I think that's
That window's closing. It's
think-
closing a lot faster than you think, bro.
no, I know it's closing, but I just don't-
McCaffrey and Deebo are not going to get any healthier as they get older.
And also, Purdy's ceiling has been kind of identified now.
we always knew his ceiling. He had a noodle arm coming out
But
of
I'm
college.
saying, put Kirk Cousins with those weapons.
I disagree.
Put Kirk Cousins with those weapons.
He did not have a strong arm at Iowa State. You know he didn't. You know
Dog, the Niners have already been
I
playing.
mean,
You saw it against Oklahoma. Don't lie.
I did. That's
Dog.
the
Don't put extras on this shit.
He beat Oklahoma more than any other Iowa State quarterback in Iowa State history.
And who was the starting running back? Brees fucking Hall.
I mean,
Brees Hall was mashing through Oklahoma. Let's not act like Brees Hall wasn't the best player on that team, okay? And the defensive coordinator.
Dog, the fucking Niners have already been playing with the house's money.
I'm not arguing that would be a bad
They
trade.
already got fucking Christian McCaffrey for a second-round pick. They've already had multiple first-round picks in the past 5 drafts. They have plenty of talent. They've selected good guys in the late rounds. They're playing with the house's money. They can afford to give up their future to get a quarterback who can solidify them in the fucking playoffs right now.
The question is, why would the Vikings do that and they play in the NFC? That's my
Because,
only
like
problem.
I said, bro, if you get 2 extra first-round picks for next year's draft,
still gotta pay
and
Justin
you get some
Jefferson.
change, now you got Justin Jefferson coming back next
you
year,
have to pay.
and you get him a young quarterback that he can grow with over the next couple years, and who knows, you maybe get another fucking player
Harrison
to start
Smith-
rebuilding that
Harrison
defense.
Smith's career is
That whole defense needs rebuilding across
Smith,
all the
Harrison
levels.
Smith is still a top 5 safety.
He's still not going to be there that long.
Yeah, but like don't act
That
like
whole defense needs rebuilding.
it does, but let's not act
All
like
3 levels.
let's not act like Harrison Smith isn't a fucking baller. And that's me saying
not
a lot.
saying that.
Because he went to Notre Dame and he's a
I'm not
white
saying
DB.
that. I'm not saying
You know how
that.
hard it is for me to champion a white DB?
You're not going to
He's
get a first-round pick for
He's
him.
a borderline Hall of Famer.
You're not going to get a first-round pick for him.
Harrison Smith is fired.
But sure, if you could get a first-round pick for him, trade him too.
That's a package deal, though. You'd have to get Harrison Smith and Daniil Hunter.
No,
And get a-
then you're taking too much.
It's being like a
All
sign
right,
'cause you know
I'm
you
about
can't
to
afford
start the
them.
Jeopardy
All
music.
right, yeah, go for the next.
We done? Okay. All right.
I think Parsons only has 5
But
sacks.
same thing with the Jets. I mean, they already have a lot of leverage this year too. So it's like,
I mean, if Rodgers
what else do you have to
comes back,
fucking lose?
If Rodgers comes back healthy, though,
But
Can't
they
have-
might not even be. The AFC is so muddled still. They might not even be in the mix by that point if they don't start stringing together some wins.
but you can't trade for Kirk Cousins. You still got Aaron Rodgers on your roster
Why not?
because that's fucking bad locker room chemistry.
Aaron Rodgers literally said he wanted to be back before the playoffs.
We'll see.
and he's walking with
We'll see.
no limp.
We'll see.
True.
Walking is totally different when you fucking got to plant and put that foot in the ground and drive the fucking power through the ball.
Most people with that kind of injury,
That's the thing, though, is that
They're not fucking walking right now.
Rodgers can sling it off his back foot, to be honest, though.
he
But then
walks.
he's not Aaron Rodgers.
He lives on the balls of his feet, though. He's
Yes.
thrown Hail Marys with with not even seeing who the fuck he was throwing to. That Jeff Janis Hail Mary, go back and watch that shit.
All right, let's not.
I mean,
suck
even the Browns,
ghost
dog.
Of his dick too
Nah.
Even the
hard.
Browns. I mean, that's hard for
Dobbs.
them to do.
Dobbs. They should have
hard for them to
They should have
do.
kept Dobbs.
That's hard for them to do because they have so much money in fucking Deshaun.
They should have.
But Kirk is a free agent after this year anyway, so you're really just getting a gun for hire.
I'm just saying.
Yeah,
And they're 4-2 in the mix.
The Saints might just trade Derek Carr, but like
They're
fuck this.
4-2 in the mix.
Mid-season is not the move.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I would do it.
'Cause then
if
you're just saying
I
you're
were a
giving
team
up on
that
the
was
season.
really trying to win,
Who's the backup right now?
For who?
Vikings.
who does it matter?
It's virtually nobody. It's
Is
not
it?
Kellen Mond.
Is it? Is
The,
it Kellen
the
Mond?
Vikings
It's
are
not.
the Vikings.
He been left.
The Vikings are
He's
3 and
practice squad now, yeah.
He was on the Browns, and then they got rid of him.
the
Then I
Vikings
think
are
they brought
3
him
and
back.
4 on a
So I think
2-game
he's
winning
on the
streak.
Browns. 'Cause they got DTR.
Practice squad.
Browns got hella QBs.
Okay.
Hella black QBs.
The Vikings are 3 and 4 on a 2-game winning streak and still 2 games behind Detroit that just took a fat ass. L.
Exactly. So you
They're not
can't-
going anywhere. They're not
I-
going anywhere.
Right now, at the
Packers look
with
bad.
Kirk, I feel like they're a wild card sleeper.
They're in the same position as Tampa Bay.
They're
If
in the-
you
no, they're in
trade
the
your
same-
quarterback,
Disagree. I think they're in the same position as the Raiders.
no, the Raiders are awful.
I literally almost just threw up that.
The Raiders are
I
awful.
literally almost just threw up that popcorn.
The Raiders
They just
literally.
lost to a fucking Shepherd QB.
Me and Pete could play right tackle
Okay.
and have the same success.
I have no reason. To sit here and defend the Raiders. But
All right, let's move on.
anyway. Okay, so Bill Belichick was signed to a multi-year extension amidst tumultuous start to season.
Yeah, I don't know if he's still going to be the GM though.
Like he admits it that
He
the
was
season
signed-
is not going well.
He was signed to an
No,
extension
he was
in the offseason
he
earlier
was
in the year.
he was signed to a quote
multi-year contract.
very lucrative
Oh, so
multi-year.
They
this
signed
just
him on a
came
loan.
out. So
No,
this just came out.
this was last week.
Last week.
I wrote this headline last week.
I put that part. he
Yeah.
admits the tumultuous season part, I put that.
So it just came out last week that he signed this extension at the beginning of the year.
Yes.
Yes,
After
and
he beat the
apparently
Bills.
it was
Got
a
it.
butt fuck ton of money too.
Got it.
Yeah.
So
I mean, are there some constituencies of him
You still gonna be GM?
not
The
being
full-
on the
the
sideline?
full-
You can't take a
the full-
receiver.
Can he just be GM? Can he
You can't
just
draft
be front
receivers
office?
anymore.
Can he just be president of football operations? Can he like?
The thing is, the relationship between him and Robert Kraft.
Strained.
Robert Kraft has 110,000% like confidence in him. He does not care that Bill Belichick's the GM. He believes in him. In Bill, we trust. Like, Robert
But what I'm
Kraft
saying
acknowledges
is-
that.
Believed in Josh McDaniels.
What I'm saying is, you don't extend somebody for what they've done. You extend somebody for what they're going to do. So, if he gave him this big ass contract, it's a turnover unless there's a way for him to gracefully move away from the sideline and maybe just move into a full-time GM or president role
Well, that's not going to happen.
and let the defensive coordinator, who everyone thinks is going to be the head coach and is already kind of de facto becoming the head coach, actually become the head
You
coach.
mean his
I
son?
don't know about all that now.
There ain't no way his fucking son is gonna be the head
No,
coach.
the fucking linebacker, Mayo, Gerard Mayo.
Gerard Mayo.
I
Is
disagree.
Gerard Mayo their D coordinator?
I thought he was their D coordinator.
No, he left.
Are you sure?
Isn't Gerard Mayo somewhere else?
Is he?
I thought he signed on with the Raiders. for a second.
Everyone was saying Gerard
I'm
Mayo
pretty
is the
sure
next
his son
guy.
is filling that role, right?
Yeah, his son. That's what I'm saying. His
He might
son
be
is
the
the defensive
linebacker
coordinator.
coach. Then
I was like, Belichick's son is the D coordinator.
he might be the
No,
linebacker coach.
Nah, no fucking way he
I don't
stays.
think so.
I'm not
but
taking
I'm
orders
positive.
from Bill Belichick's kid, and I fucking played for Belichick, and I'm one of the best linebackers in team history.
Anyway, that's not going to happen, though.
He's the linebackers coach.
Ugh. Wait, Belichick or Mayo?
Mayo.
Really?
Ugh.
I don't know
Yeah,
why.
everyone's saying that he's the next guy. Everyone's saying he has a locker room.
So why the fuck is
Everyone's saying he's
Belichick?
the fucking. He's next.
Why is Belichick's son the D coordinator then?
I don't think
Nepotism.
so. But
That's worse than nepotism.
That's what they've been talking about on the radio. Is he's next?
Ugh. I thought it was the other way around.
I
but
mean,
that's-
okay, but let's assume that doesn't happen because I don't think it's going to happen. But let's just say that he doesn't step away from the sideline
He's offensive
because that's
coordinator.
the most likely outcome is that he's too prideful. His ego is too large for him to do that. Then what?
Then it's a turnover. You shouldn't have given him that contract because then you're really just going to have to ask him to leave.
He has one of the biggest egos in the league. Quietly.
But there's nothing wrong with saying I'm moving on to the next phase of the game. Like
No, because think about what's happened to the Patriots the last couple seasons, right?
It's not Tom Brady's fault.
Exactly. And Bill Belichick fucking despises that. He cannot handle the fact that everyone has sided with Brady.
again, but that speaks more to his decision making
Ego.
as a GM, not as a coach.
Sure, you can
So
argue,
he
you
should
can
put
argue that,
he
but it
should
doesn't
put
change my
more
point.
he should put more eggs into that basket if that's the axe that he's trying to grind.
Trust me, bro.
Do
He
you
has
understand he's
nothing
the
to
greatest
prove.
head coach of all time?
Exactly. He
Trust-
has
Who's going to tell him
trust
no?
me.
he has
I
nothing
agree.
to prove as a head coach. He's already won.
Trust me.
That's not what he thinks.
I agree.
That's
He's
not what
already
he
won.
thinks. That's not what he thinks.
I agree.
He's already won.
I 100% agree, but that's not what he thinks.
I don't think so.
That's how he's coaching
No.
now.
Yeah, I don't think so.
He hasn't
Absolutely
given up
not.
on Mac Jones.
He is
He kind of has.
Nah.
He is so painfully aware of what people think about him since Brady left, and he can't fucking handle it. His ego is too big for that. He can't. He despises the thought of it. He can't handle that.
Of what? Not being a coach anymore?
Not being the architect of the Patriots
Yes,
dynasty. and
yes.
success.
Well, he's still
Yes,
going to be.
yes,
He's just be as a GM, as a
yes,
front
and
office.
yes.
He doesn't want to go out bad. He doesn't want to go out like, oh yeah, the
Yes.
Patriots are 2-14.
Literally
It's Bill's
everything y'all
fault.
both just said yes. Everything, yes to everything.
I guess.
As much as I love Bill Belichick, as much as like I
We
think
like
Ryan
Tom
McMahon,
more.
No, I don't. Well, I mean, I guess yeah, but
You like Tom Brady more.
I mean,
You know
he's,
you
he's
do.
a bit more likable, yeah.
You,
But
you would drink with him. You would party with him over Belichick.
I wish he would adopt me, if you know what I mean.
I mean, all I
That's-
have to say to that is that's some L. Davis shit. Like
That's some stepdad, stepdaughter porn. God damn it.
that's some L. Davis shit. Like,
God damn it. Ugh.
all right. Well, we already talked about
As
buyers.
soon as I look at my feed, watch. I already know it's going to come up. I'm just going to type in one word by accident.
We already talked about buyers, so I'm going to move on to the next one.
Okay.
He's out here fire selling.
I'm glad you understood my reference there.
I understood your fucking fantasy football reference too. Fucking stepdad.
All right. Let's see. So flag football was added to the 2028 Olympics, both male and female. Many NFL athletes, both current and retired, such as I think Beast Mode and Gronkowski, have shown interest in participating.
I'm going to see Adrian Peterson in there.
I want to see Michael Vick in there.
I want to see Dante Culpepper. I want to see Jamarcus.
Nah, I don't know about
What's
I want Jamarcus Russell to have a resurgence story.
They'll be too old. Like, Gronk is going to be too old by the time.
He's hosting.
Dog, have you been seeing the memes? That's the best part about all this shit. It's just been the fucking memes.
But
Like the memes have
They're
been
going to kill
hilarious.
the North Korean fucking bus driver.
Yeah.
Gives up 7 touchdowns to Tyreek Hill and knows he's never going to see his family again.
Yep.
But there's so many of these. There's so many like professional rugby teams.
I don't mean shit.
That
You
don't
can't
mean
touch me.
shit, dog.
You can't touch me. This is This is flag
that
football.
doesn't-
This
That
isn't
don't mean
rugby.
shit.
You can't scrum.
You know
can't fucking
what
touch
the
me at
the
all.
first rule of rugby is? It's not football.
Okay.
That's literally the first
not
rule
football.
they tell you.
It's a bar
That's
fight that
literally
never
the
ends.
first rule they tell
But
you.
you're saying like, oh, Romanian school teacher,
Yeah.
ha ha ha.
Czechoslovakian fucking janitor.
Or English gas station manager.
Getting
It's
their
like,
ankles
It's
tugged.
clearly going to be a little bit more competitive.
No, it won't.
I don't think so.
No, it won't.
Okay.
The only reason why the Mexican women's national team beat the American national team.
Germany and Spain will score 2 touchdowns against us, and they'll fucking celebrate and be
All right,
happy.
This
No,
conversation.
and then we're gonna black out. Like we're just gonna snap. We're gonna send track stars out there.
This. In 2028, when y'all are watching the Olympics, be like that one producer, Nikki. I remember what she
Damn.
said.
So she just assumed she's gonna outgrow us. Fuck. You kind of just forecasted
I
it.
assumed y'all outgrow me.
Anyways,
Damn.
that got weird.
That got dark.
That got weird for no reason.
That got weird on your part and dark on his. That got morbid
Oh,
on
I didn't even hear. I didn't even hear what he said.
his tone is morbid. That's what I'm saying.
No, I just mean you like, yeah, I don't know.
What I'm saying is
We all elevate together.
let's just say
differently.
2028 comes around 5 years from now,
Fuck.
and
I'll be 34.
people are giving USA a run for their money.
That's because like all the college washouts are playing. All the passing league
They have
guys.
5 years to prepare.
Okay, let me say something to you. If the best
If anything,
athletes,
people are going to start getting NIL deals from other countries to go
To play
play
flag
flag football.
yeah,
That's what will happen.
the college athletes are gonna. I got a gold medal at a national championship, and I play
And
football
also
at
there-
Bama.
there could be
All the
some- there could
Oklahoma
be-
players will go to fucking Canada to get a silver medal.
There could be some.
That's what will happen.
Yeah, and I'll be light skinned too.
There could be
Bunch of
some
light-skinned
kids,
receivers.
too. You know how like in the Olympics, Luka, for example, he went.
Luka
and
would
played-
get fucking
Okay,
smoked.
I'm just giving an example. When Luka went and played for his home country in the Olympics,
Yeah,
that could happen as well.
There's not that many international players in the NFL.
like what you gotta understand is there are a lot of African dudes.
There's
but
not a lot.
That's not going. Who playing quarterback? We fucking smoking you at quarterback.
There's enough.
We will bring.
There's maybe enough for one squad. And that's what I'm saying. It's like
You ain't got no depth. You ain't got no bench
they'll maybe score 1 or 2 touchdowns.
on a penalty.
But even that, a lot of those players are front 7 players. They're not even necessarily
Or
skilled
trench
players.
guys.
So they're
Leighton
probably not
Vander
going to be out
Esch.
there playing.
Leighton Vander
That's why
Esch.
those memes with the big dudes running around is like Trent Williams running routes when we're up 50. Like,
Yeah, he is. Trent Williams running a fake route. Teron Armstead running an end around.
Yeah, that shit wild.
All I'm saying
We
is
should play that shit with Lyman. That should be funny as fuck.
happy
honestly.
ball, bro. That's
Yeah.
what it's called. We called it happy ball in high school. All I'm saying is you
Let
going
me guess, you won a championship there too.
Nah, I scored a couple touchdowns though. I lost the dude. They were like, "Oh shit, Barry's slow." And then when like other linemen had to guard me 1-on-1, they realized that shit ain't sweet. That's always funny. It's like, "Oh, you think just because you're in better shape than me, you're a better athlete?" All right, cool. As soon as we hit the court and you get embarrassed, oh, I pulled my hamstring. No, you didn't. You're a bitch.
Oh.
But honestly, that would be the trash talk if it was linemen out there running against like a bread baker from France. Like, oh, this is a nuclear thermal physicist from fucking Iran or whatever. And like, we got Patrick Ricard out here running fade routes. We would send our fullbacks and they would smoke people. That's what I'm saying. Like, that flag football shit is cute because like football's in other countries like Germany and whatnot. But if we just sent out a team full of track stars who could catch and Odell at QB, Have fun. Let's send Reggie out there. We can send Jamarcus Russell out there, and that would be a winning team. That's the crazy part. So, yeah. Like, other countries think they really want smoke in areas where we send our B and C level athletes. But if we sent our megastars, like imagine Chris Johnson in his prime playing flag football. Have fun with that. Mike Vick in his prime playing flag football, throwing it to Randy Moss, and T.O. on the other side, and Deshaun Jackson in the slot. Okay, you think Deshaun Jackson right now still one of the fastest fucking human beings walking around? But yeah.
All right, next one.
Shit, throw Dame Lillard out there.
All right, next this is a little bit older, but the viral Chargers fan, that woman that was accused of being an industry plant, she proved, in quotes, that she's a season ticket holder at SoFi Stadium to prove all of the doubters wrong.
I'm just going to take this one for Kenny and just say that the NFL is getting fucking corny this year between that girl and fucking Taylor Swift. Shit is campy as fuck, bro. I don't know who the fuck is producing these
Taylor
shows.
Swift makes more sense.
But stop trying to fucking project these fucking skinny ass women on the fucking world, bro.
Yeah.
Show us some fucking BBL fucking bad skis.
No BBLs.
That the girls are not, that the fucking NFL players are sneaking in behind their wives' back.
Nah,
show us those girls, bro.
Show me a chubby chick with
Show us the girls that are wearing heels to the game for no fucking reason, bro.
Nah, show me a chubby chick with
How about that,
up,
bro? Show us those girls.
I don't know.
Show us the girls that you had to give jerseys to when they walked in because they didn't have any fucking gear and they were sitting too low. Show us those girls. Don't show us this fucking campy ass little Hello Kitty girl, bro.
He cooking. Show me the chick who's
Late,
like,
bro. Damn, always good.
No, I was talking about you.
Oh yeah.
Show me the chubby chick who works at Jack in the Box, and she thick as hell when she get out of her work uniform.
Yeah, bro. She in the 5s. They ain't showing her.
She an 8, but no, she's a 10, but she.
No, I'm saying she's in the 500s. They're not showing her, bro.
Nah, she came down to the 2s. That's how that works.
Nah.
I'm just saying, like,
She in the standing room, bro. You can't see her. She's in the standing room section.
Hey, but you know what? Let's be honest. Show me the chicks who all go to anime conventions, but their little brother played football in high school.
No, but they even showed that girl
in the back of the end zone.
But they even
show me those chicks.
But they even showed that Asian girl on the fucking at the Chiefs game when she was on the road. It's
it was really corny.
Like how out of all the fucking 50,000 people in attendance, you found her. Like, come on, bro.
It's like when they had. Remember when they had? It's based on that movie. The Creator.
Then Oregon had her on the fucking Jumbotron.
Why did Oregon have her?
Exactly. Why did Oregon have her? Because of the Herbert jersey.
Ugh.
They had her in the pre-games.
That's even nastier.
They had her in the pre-games on the Jumbotron. It was like a little emoji character.
I knew they had her on game day, but I didn't know they had her at the
at this point,
game.
she needs to get fucking residuals, bro.
Honestly, I would rather... Yeah, that's just nasty.
What do y'all keep saying? Show me the girls what? Like, the skinny girls?
Isn't this fucking SAG after, bro? Should like, aren't they on strike? Like, is she even allowed to be doing this right now? Fuck.
All I'm saying is, like, show me the the thick chick at a local bar who likes football way more than that woman. And actually,
how do you know how much that woman likes football?
You've never seen her before.
Okay, and
in my life.
And they showed her on
and then they went clout famous.
Show me
a grandma taking her grandson to the game.
Quick, how many times have you seen me on TV cheering for my favorite team?
Exactly. We'd rather see you on the fucking
TV. That would be much cooler.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just saying they're picking and choosing who they want to show.
My face when women like sports. No way. That's
my mom loves sports. My mom went to school.
But that's what we're saying. That's why
we would
it's
rather
campy.
see actual everyday people and not somebody who's like
that random woman, the Chargers fan. I mean, she could be an industry plant, yeah, but she could be the biggest fucking Falcons fan you ever met in your entire life.
They found her in a fucking Vikings jersey.
And then Matt Leinart came out copping pleas for her, and I'm like, remember what I sent in the group chat? I was like,
I mean, I
why
never.
is Matt Leinart tweeting so hard about this?
I never wear a Cowboys jersey, but I've been to quite a few Cowboys games.
But if you showed up in a Cowboys jersey, we wouldn't question it.
Well, no, I wouldn't though. I always wear Patriots jerseys to Cowboys games. But.
Exactly.
All right, next one.
I don't know.
Fuck this girl.
Low key,
Respectfully.
I think that.
What is it? A woman? You can't call her a girl.
Woman, sure.
I think that this woman. The girl too. I think that this woman.
I'm tired of seeing Taylor Swift.
I think she's real. I think there's
Who
no
the
way.
fuck is this broad?
I think it's. I think.
Show me this chick on the plane. That motherfucker's not real. Show me her at the game.
Have you seen that plane thing?
Think she has a-
That motherfucker's not real.
That's what I'm talking about. I think she actually has an OnlyFans now too.
No way.
I'm pretty sure.
Good for her. All right, moving on. Broncos, Jackson suspended 4 games after a second ejection for a legal hit this season, but after appeal, it was reduced to a mere 2
Why
games.
is everyone coming out and hating on Kareem Jackson all of a sudden? Like, when's
he's
Kareem
playing- he went to
Jackson become
Alabama.
the new fucking Akeem Talib? Like, that shit.
No, it's
that
more like
plot
they're
twisted
treating him
quick.
like Bernard Pollard.
That plot twisted quick.
They're treating him like Bernard Pollard, and that was a clean hit because he lowered his fucking shoulder. He didn't hit him with his head. When people are stupid.
I mean, I don't think it was. I don't think it was clean.
His shoulder hit his shoulder. It's not.
I don't think it
Luke
was.
Musgrave been
suspension
catching
clean.
passes
I don't
and
think it
falling
was-
down.
I'm
all
the wrong
season.
guy to ask about this, bro.
Nah,
'cause
Luke Musgrave. I watched.
I really don't
it.
give a fuck about the hip job. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit, bro.
I've been watching Luke Musgrave since college.
I barely care about the horse.
Buddy caught a
calling.
deep pass this year and fell down with nobody around him. He stays catching the ball and falling down. So when you're falling at a weird angle and the DB's trying to, because if he wrapped him up and drives him to the ground, that's worse.
I'm pro targeting.
I'm pro hitting somebody with your shoulder. He took
I'm
his,
pro targeting.
He hit him with his
I'll just
shoulder.
leave it at that.
What is he supposed to do? Not hit him? Because it's like they're running at each other full
I'm
speed.
pro roughing the passer.
I am.
I
Even though
mean,
Bear Alexander, that was a penalty. They
if you
should have
mean
called it.
roughing the passer,
I
if
am.
you mean
When it comes to
tackling him,
football,
then
I
yeah.
am a fucking conservative. All right.
I think
I am
You wouldn't be an
conservative.
extremist?
Yeah, I'm a rightist extremist
I
when it
think-
comes to football.
the-
Sure.
Think
You're a white
about,
supremacist
think
when it
about
comes to football? No,
if there's a roughing the passer call that you can watch and be like, oh yeah, that was clearly roughing
Most-
the passer, and then like
None of them were against Tom Brady, though.
but then against the soft ones, okay, hater, I'm somewhere in the middle.
Is Jared Allen even in the Hall of Fame yet?
He's not.
And you know how many sacks that man lost to some bullshit?
You know how many
he was like
sacks
the first one to lose sacks to bullshit. You know how
And
many
got
times he
fined.
was held? That man was held a lot, bro.
Do you know how many times Clay Matthews had sacks held from him? That
Yeah,
cost him Pro Bowls?
That's what I'm saying. Think about if those same athletes from back then were
How many sacks
I
did
don't know- I
Terrell
don't know if
Suggs
they
get
play
robbed
now.
of, even though they called it roughing the passer, even though the Ravens weren't roughing Tom Brady? They were not roughing Tom Brady.
well, oh my God, let's talk about Tom.
No, but we got to talk about those Ravens teams.
That's what we're almost there. We are almost there.
Lions released Marvin Jones because apparently
Yes, personal issues.
he's dealing with a quote family matter, so they release him,
I think his kid.
which is so aggressive to me.
I think they came to an agreement, and that's why they cut him. But I think one of his kids died a year ago.
Oh,
Like
a
it was
year ago.
like last
So
season.
why are they releasing him now?
No, like he has some
Yeah.
shit in his
something
family.
that,
Like,
yeah.
his wife, like one of their kids. I think one of their kids died
Last season.
cancer or some shit.
So
it
why
was
is he
really
getting
bad.
released now?
Because I mean, shit, stuff like that lingers. They probably could have had another kid, and she had a miscarriage. Like things happen. In his case, like it's some
I
real
wouldn't
family
say
shit.
that, bro.
I'm just not saying I hope that
Yeah,
happens,
I
but I'm
shouldn't-
saying
I wouldn't even
that's
say that.
happened.
I wouldn't even project that.
I'm saying that's happened in the past.
Uh-huh.
It could be a
I
similar
wouldn't project
situation.
that, bro.
I'm not projecting it. I'm saying
I mean,
those things
I
are.
wouldn't even speculate.
I'm just
that.
talking about stuff that's already happened.
people
I'm saying
have.
like
I mean, but
I wouldn't even connect those dots.
delayed.
Okay.
What is it?
You could just say he's just
delayed
taking
emo-
time for his family, bro.
Delayed
no, I'm just pointing out
response.
situations where this has happened. Like someone like
Again,
Marquise
bro,
Goodwin talked about it. He played through that season, but he talked about like his wife had multiple miscarriages and like
Yeah.
nobody knew.
A,
And
lo-
you're like,
a lot of
"What?"
people have delayed stuff like trauma responses like that, though.
Yeah, so it could be like people are just still fucked up about what they're going through. So prayers to him and hopefully his
I mean,
family.
if my kid died a year ago, I'd think about him every day today. So I can imagine he.
Yeah, I just found out like the girl Pete, her their child just recently passed.
Hmm.
So it's like it's an NFL player. I think Reggie McKenzie's son, one of his sons, their kid just passed.
Mm.
And it's like,
That's the baby I've been seeing.
yeah, their son passed.
Oh
shit.
It's like two posts. Because I looked, I saw like two posts, and she's talking about something, and there's a GoFundMe for the kid, and I was like, wait, that baby was just alive. I just saw a video you playing with your son on IG.
Oh, I know. Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about because I saw that same video.
Yeah, so it's like
it was like
stuff like that happens overnight. A lot. Yeah. And in football, I compare it to wrestling. You're on the road.
Their accounts aren't even active.
They're not. You're on the road. You're away from your families. Life is still going on while all that football and shit is happening.
Yeah.
And when it's personal reasons, there's a couple guys who haven't played sometimes this season for personal reasons, and you just hope that whatever it is, they get through it and everybody's okay. But happens and shit sucks.
No, I don't know her. Yeah, I don't know.
Reggie McKenzie's son.
No, it's not Reggie McKenzie's son. I think so.
I'll show you what I'm talking about.
No, I see who you're talking about.
He's a D tackle and he played for the Bengals.
No, that's not that.
Thought you knew there.
I do. I know who you're talking about, but this is not that person. This is somebody else. I don't know how they're related to my network because all my friends have been posting it, but yeah, that's not who you're talking about.
All right.
Actually, I think I know who this is, though. Actually.
Anywho,
what's next
on
up?
a little bit of a lighter note, I suppose. Not really, but moving on. Fair or fade. I'll go ahead and read the first one. So George Kittle was fined $13,000, a little bit more than $13,000 actually, for his T-shirt taunt versus Dallas.
Said fuck the Cowboys.
So I think he gets a tutty. I think that's what happened. And then during his touchdown celebration, he lifts up his jersey, revealing a T-shirt that says "Fuck Dallas." He said he'd do it again if given the opportunity. I think that what's his name? Micah Parsons said something to the effect of like "ha ha ha," like it's funny but it's not because like it's kind of disrespectful. Like you didn't have to go that far. And then I can't remember which 49ers player, but there was another one who basically said like "watch your mouth" because next time we meet, it's going to be even worse.
Was it Deebo?
It wasn't Deebo.
Because somebody was talking shit.
It definitely wasn't Deebo.
Because Chauncey Gardner, I forget his last name, Johnson, I think he played for the Eagles last year. He was talking shit to Deebo. He's like, when Trent Williams ain't around, when I see you on or off the field, I want you to keep that same energy. He's like, when shit get heavy, you run.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, damn. Florida, South Carolina beef.
I will say extremely shortly, if it were me and someone had a T-shirt and they lifted up that said "fuck the Patriots," I would be extremely salty. Like that's super unsportsmanlike in my opinion.
But you lost 42-10. You could have stopped the ass whooping mid ass
whooping. But that doesn't
whooping.
matter because he put that on before the game even started. Like he had that hatred in his heart before the game even took place.
I mean,
like
every team does that.
That's super disrespectful. That's super unsportsmanlike. That's super.
Every team says fuck the other team.
No, but like putting it on a T-shirt. Showing it to the world like that in front of everybody, like it's like, I get it. Your
high
rivals,
school kids do it.
Your rivals,
college kids do it.
In the NCAA, you can't even do horns down without getting a penalty.
That's because that's bullshit, and that's I don't know if that's the patriarchy or just racism, but it's bullshit.
Neither.
It feels like patriarchy. That's all I'm saying.
I don't think
some old white Texas men said, "Don't say horns down." Why not?
I don't think it's
Texas.
I don't think it's sexism or racism. I think it's just salty Texas Longhorns fans.
I'm like, you can't say
also,
horns.
Longhorns fans are the most liberal fans in Texas, by the way.
Softball season when Oklahoma's clapping their cheeks to oblivion.
Probably not then. Specifically during softball season, probably not.
Somebody out there is like, "Fuck Oklahoma softball," because you know you're getting dummied 17-0.
What do you think?
That's
Peter,
I find it. That's not a fade at all.
About George Kittle's shirt.
I think it's a fade. I don't think it was that big of a deal, honestly. I think it's a bigger deal as they lost to an XFL quarterback the next week.
I think it was unsportsmanlike.
I think they got their karma for that, losing to PJ Walker. That was bad.
I think it was.
They're 0-2.
It was unsportsmanlike.
Be honest. I think it was. I think it. I don't think. I think it was childish.
Hey, Pete,
Taylor Swift was in the stands. We wouldn't have even seen that. So there you go.
Yeah,
I mean, see, I don't give a fuck about Taylor Swift either. Like,
But I'm just
But she's
saying,
in
if
front of
Taylor
his-
Swift was in the stands, they would have showed Taylor Swift celebrating and not Kittle.
Taylor Swift
This
is probably
wouldn't be
like,
an issue.
fuck the Broncos. We don't know. We don't know
And
the
technically-
conversations that are being
and
had.
technically-
that was a weird stray that you sent.
And technically, no. I mean, Lance Bass said it out first, but a couple people been saying
He
it.
did.
A couple people been saying it.
You don't think it was poor sportsmanship?
No, fuck that.
Think about it. If
Fuck
he had a
Dallas.
fuck
not.
He didn't do it on the Star.
What if he had a fuck?
He didn't do it on
what
the
if he had
Star.
a fuck the Raiders T-shirt on?
Okay.
I'd be like, okay, cool.
See us in the parking lot,
I respect
bitch.
that, okay.
See us in the parking lot.
It's not very respectable though.
Nah, it ain't got nothing to do
It's
with.
disrespectful.
No, it's disrespectful.
not.
Your defense giving up
Your
40
defense
points.
giving
Not
up.
disrespectful.
Your defense getting mollywopped is disrespectful.
Your offense
to
only scoring
Dallas.
10 points is disrespectful.
That's
I
disrespectful.
don't disagree with
That's
you.
disrespectful.
And I agree with you on that one.
If
But
anything, like I said,
How
It's
is
like
it
being
not
mad
disrespectful?
at
it was
people who run up
it
the
was
score.
outside of the family hours anyway. So like, you really can't pull the whole FCC.
It's a
shit.
primetime game.
I'm not even talking about any of that. I'm just talking about Kittle being a dick.
That's not being a dick. That's just, hey, fuck you guys.
Dog, you let a glorified blocking tight end score on you. Fuck off.
He runs a 4.5. God gave him that
I mean,
game-changing ability.
that was what, his second touchdown of the year? Like,
Yeah, he has to say fuck you every time he gets in the end zone.
yeah, fuck it.
Ever since CMC came, his numbers have dropped.
They have a blood feud. If anything, that
Niners-
helps the NFL
They've
and the
had a blood
NFL
feud
ratings.
since the 90s.
And honestly, yes,
they had a blood feud in the playoffs
They
with
had
Dallas.
a blood feud for 30 years.
It's
for
like
half
saying,
of the
it's
league's
like saying the
exception.
Cornhuskers in Oklahoma have a blood feud. That's like saying
No, that's a blood
No,
feud.
these teams are actually
Huskers
still
hate
relevant.
Oklahoma.
Both
That's
of
a
these,
blood feud.
yeah,
both of
and
these,
Oklahoma don't hate the Huskers.
both of these-
Yes, because if you're whooping somebody's ass for all time,
because we don't
you
think
nah,
about
but
it.
that's different.
Exactly.
That's different. Both the Niners and Cowboys are both still relevant right now to this day.
one of the highest money.
And honestly, if it wasn't for that, nobody would have been talking about that game because
Nobody
the
cares.
NFL closetly dick rides
Did that-
Dallas.
did that
We moved on.
How did that taste in your mouth when you said that?
Wow,
That the Cowboys are relevant.
I thought you were going to say.
I'm saying that
dick
game
riding. I'm about to say that's
would have been
crazy.
irrelevant without this being the storyline.
She's trying to trap you.
It's just people usually have a hard time saying the Cowboys are relevant.
The Cowboys,
Cowboys
are
have
always
never
relevant.
not been relevant.
They're part of the fucking national agenda.
Literally.
Jerry Jones literally out here playing fucking Infinity Gauntlet with
Oh, okay,
stadiums
yeah.
and shit, bro. Like,
SoFi.
come on, man.
Vegas.
Shit's checkers,
Hey,
not checkers.
did you ever say fuck somebody when you were running track in high school? Mentally?
One woman ever, yeah.
Okay, then. So. You
Dog, Minka Fitzpatrick has a fucking podcast where he's
tore-
saying the Chiefs aren't a top 5 team. That's more disrespectful than scoring and saying fuck Dallas.
Marlon
dog.
Humphreys has a podcast.
Come
too.
on, man.
The only woman I ever said fuck you to is because she tore her cleat into my Achilles on purpose.
Hey, you tear me. You cut me with track cleats. That's
right.
That's grounds to get murdered.
Let's go next.
Them shits
See,
hurt.
just like you're pushing the Dallas agenda right now.
What?
So you agree that it's okay to say fuck somebody on the other side?
If they're terrible to you.
No. It's just so you have the right to say it. Pete, you said fuck plenty of high schools. You
Okay,
definitely
see,
said
the
fuck
thing is,
Centennial.
though,
Yeah, dog.
that's why I compared it to the Cornhuskers.
It's fuck El Segundo for life.
Because the
I hate Mike Bundy, and I don't even know that man.
The behind the Longhorns used to be Oklahoma's biggest rival. It used to be a blood rivalry, like just
Yeah, but Tommy Frazier ain't walking through that door, is he?
Today, in the 2020s,
Yeah, but
Okay.
On the way
the
out the big-
difference is Nebraska isn't relevant. If Nebraska was relevant, that
we
would
don't
still
play
be a
each other
blood
anymore.
feud.
Notre Dame,
even if
Miami.
they were relevant, we just don't play each other.
No, they weren't relevant. on the way
Nebraska
out the
hasn't
Big
been
12.
relevant.
They were not relevant on the way out
Nebraska
the Big
hasn't been
12.
relevant since my fucking high school teammate
Since
was
Sam
there.
Keller. Sam Keller.
They haven't been relevant since Ndamukong Suh.
Yes, that's that long.
Who, the Niners?
No,
the
Nebraska.
Huskers.
Oh, I was about to say,
Their volleyball team overcame
Oh my
that
God,
whole
Sue
new.
played for the Cornhuskers?
Are you kidding me? You almost won a
No,
fucking
I
Heisman.
almost beat
fucking
Texas.
hate him double. Give me
You
another
almost won a
reason to
fucking
hate Sue.
Heisman.
Jesus
No,
Christ.
I
I hate, dude. That could literally reason number.
I hate Kenny Smith's
7,000
knees.
7 million.
Don't
that
get
I
it
hate
started.
Sue.
Can we just move on?
Yeah. Anyway.
We're pro. Well, this is a pro Sue podcast.
Yeah, this is definitely a Pro Sue
Oh,
podcast.
I'm an anti-Sue. I'm anti-Sue. Sorry, he's the worst.
So
Anyway,
are you pro Whoop?
yes.
Ah,
Pro oop. You said?
no, I said pro Whoop. Never mind. You don't
I
get the
don't
joke.
even get the reference.
You almost said trip. You didn't even know.
So, according to this is according to sources. This is
not out of Caleb Williams' mouth himself. Keep that in mind when I say this.
Oh,
But
God, please don't let it be the ownership story.
it is. Caleb Williams
God.
wants partial ownership of whatever team decides to draft him. His daddy said it, and I'm going to take his daddy's word.
It was a bullshit one-off statement.
Yeah, well, it's his daddy. I'm going to take his daddy's word.
His daddy was being tongue-in-cheek.
His daddy's toxic. First
I don't
off.
know.
Said GQ. No, you can't call a black father.
I'm gonna say
who's in his son's life. You can't do that.
I'm gonna say it's a fade.
Can't let you do that. Can't let you do that.
I'm gonna
He
say it's a
is
fade.
toxic. He
You
is.
can't. We actually have to have dads to say that, so you can't say that.
I'm gonna say it's
We're
a
disqualified
fade.
from saying.
I have half a dad, kind of.
I'm gonna say it's a fade because
And 0.5 dads. Plus or minus.
Does it round up or is it 0.4?
Over under.
It's 0.4. Does it beat the spread?
I don't think so.
God damn it.
Anyway.
are the kids done talking in the back of the class?
Yes.
Can we move?
He
can we
really
move
peed
forward?
at Galleritas just now. Wow.
Jesus Christ!
We're having a fun conversation right now.
Trying to go to the gym, man. Fucking around.
Okay.
All I know is it's a fade because this dude's been talking about how he's gonna stay in college and make more money. Cool.
not even true.
But if you're gonna stay in college and just fuck around and talk shit, you're really just gonna hurt your draft stock. Like,
It's a fake story,
He's
bro.
hurting his draft
Plus,
stock this year.
he's throwing fucking picks, and USC is not even in the national title conversation. So, bro, like,
Yeah.
what
It's
are
a
we really
fa-
talking about?
It's a fake story.
What should be on this rundown is the fact that
UCLA?
Myles Garrett bought into fucking ownership. How about that? Let's give that man a round of
Wait, I
applause.
did not know
Wait,
that.
what?
You were
What are you
holding on to
talking
that
about?
nugget.
He bought into the fucking Indians or the Cavs.
What?
They're not the Indians, they're the Guardians.
What are you,
Racist.
what are you talking
Racist.
about? I have literally no idea.
No.
what
He
you're
bought
talking about.
into one of the other
They're
Cleveland
the
teams.
Cleveland Guardians now.
Yeah,
Okay.
whatever Guardians.
Good for him, I guess. I mean, he's.
So he has equity in the Browns?
No, he doesn't have equity in the
So the Cavaliers and the... Okay, well, I mean, shit, athletes do that every
I
day.
mean, that's smart. He doesn't have equity in the Browns for obvious reasons, but.
Because it'd be a conflict of interest.
And I mean,
Yeah,
if
he has
ever gets
minority
traded,
stake
too.
in the Cavs.
Cool. I mean,
You can't have
he-
stake in the team you play
I mean
for.
that indirectly shows his loyalty to Cleveland, I guess. I mean,
Yeah, to Ohio.
I'm not gonna sit here and act like I'm not Myles Garrett's biggest fan, but
Oh, you got to let that shit go.
let go.
You got to let that shit go.
All I'm
Name
saying
one negative
is,
about Myles Garrett.
No, I thought you were about to, like, shit on him for him punching that
What
Oklahoma
the
State
fuck?
QB.
No, fuck him.
I'm going to say, like, you have to be
Rudolph?
you have to be
Rudolph,
pro.
I'll beat Mason Rudolph's ass. The fuck? I'll hit him with my helmet. The fuck?
I believe you.
pause.
Just get get his jersey out your bathroom.
What, Myles Garrett?
Yes.
Like I said,
Get his
I
fucking jersey.
have a full-size Myles Garrett jersey
Quit bullshitting and buy it.
in my closet. I just have a smaller youth version on my wall for my Aggie decorations as well. Additionally,
in the shitter.
and also Von Miller.
That's a fade.
It's a fucking.
The only point that
Hang
I
that
was
shit
trying
up
to
in your
make,
What do
living
I do
room.
with it? Put it around my thigh.
the only point that I was trying to
Get a
make is
tattoo of it
every
on your
time we
thigh.
talk about this speculation shit with some sort of fucking prodigy, it never fucking works out.
Because that's not a real story.
So let's not fucking talk about it, and let's talk about some dude who's like really finessing his way up from being a fucking phenom of an athlete and a low key nerdy dude to being a fucking
He's
ownership
high
in sports, bro.
He's a high key nerd. He's proud of it.
That's like reason number 1 million that I love him.
I wanted him to be a Raider, but I knew it was never going to happen. I knew it was never going to not.
Anyway,
reach
Just
that.
like Jamal Williams
never
only
liked the
signed shit for
Browns.
anime.
I've never ever liked the Browns.
He only trades autographs for anime.
Yeah, that's a real one.
That's funny as fuck, bro.
I'm just saying, like,
You walked out of
you see
training
that
camp
inter-
with
you
like
see that
fucking 4
interview
bags
where-
of anime shit. I was like, that shit is crazy, bro.
I would definitely.
You low key finessing people, like, dog. You can buy that shit, like. What the fuck you gonna do with that? You better donate that shit, dude. You don't need all that shit, dog.
Have y'all seen the clip where the fan runs up to him and they're like, "You watch hentai?" He's like, and then like walks away. He's like, "Ugh," and he like, bro, like he just answered the question without answering it.
Sakura? I'm just kidding.
Yeah. What?
All right,
No.
last one.
Damn. So you king shaming Sakura?
Nah, it's
Well,
not
we already
that.
talked about this last one.
Shh. Hold on. Finish that.
It's not that. It's just like if I were to watch some animated
Kimiko or Sakura?
Kimiko, 100%.
2,000%.
Everybody hates soccer. That's fucked up.
No, I never said I hate it or I don't. I think the hate for soccer is unwarranted.
So is she a bottom, or is she just like?
She's
I'm about to walk out, bro.
She just not.
She's definitely a bottom, but like I literally talked about how much I was in love with. Like,
Yeah, and I just
I said that.
No, you didn't say
could
love in
dominate
any of
me.
that. You didn't say that either.
it was
I
more
said
than
she could
love.
top me,
Yeah,
that's what I
no.
said.
You said
In
top.
quotes.
That has nothing to do with dominance.
Verbatim.
That
I
has
said
nothing
she
to
could
do with
top me.
love.
Topping someone is dominating.
Yeah.
Topping
no.
is dominating.
Unless it's a
Yes.
kink. Oh
Topping
God,
is
Pete doesn't
dominating.
know.
That's what I was referring to. When I said that, that's what I meant. She could top me. As in, like,
Don't
yes,
explain it.
mommy?
You just
As in what?
yes,
Like,
Tommy. Wait,
yes,
what?
mommy? Yes, mommy.
Oh,
Like
I
that
thought you
kind
said-
of vibes.
I thought you said yes, Tommy.
Oh.
You don't know what that is, do you?
No, I thought you meant like oral.
Top.
When I said top, I meant.
I thought you meant like oral.
No, I meant like.
No,
like,
that oral involves topping.
yes,
but-
mommy. No, mommy. Like, yeah.
No. Yeah,
Topping
I didn't know
is
that.
all that.
No, I thought you meant oral.
No,
That's what I
topping.
meant.
Topping includes
Like
yes,
topping me
mommy.
off. Like
Oh,
she could
no,
top
it-
me off. That's what I thought you meant.
Topping includes both of those things.
Oh no.
It just
that's what I
you
thought.
have the
I'd be-
option to not.
I'd be lucky
be
if I
topped.
could top her off. Yeah.
See, you just went deeper and darker down the
Yeah,
hole.
you just
That's
totally
the
flipped
thing.
that.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I
No,
make
he
sense?
didn't know what topping was until
I meant top as in like
Rick Ross was about to put his chain on Shaq's
You
neck.
never
This
heard,
is
like,
nasty.
You never heard the thing like with the
Why is Meek Mill and Braids out here?
Culture appropriation is fucking going on right now.
Why is he wearing all this fucking denim with these? Oh my God! Send Meek Mill back to prison.
oh.
All right.
You ever heard the
MMG
thing
don't even
you ever
exist
heard
no
the
more.
thing
This is
with
a fade.
With the gays and the days, they always say top.
MMG
bottom,
don't
and
even
switch.
exist no more. What are we
Top, bottom,
watching?
and switch. The top is the dominant one.
Wale signed to a different label.
That. I got
When
that.
someone says they can top me,
That's not even Wale.
I'm saying Wale is not even on
that is
MMG
Wale.
anymore.
That is Wale.
That's not Wale. That dude's fat and short. That's not Wale.
Wale.
That's fucking Meek Mill with braids. I'm telling you.
who's the guy in the
That's
bucket
Meek Mill. I say he needs to go back to jail. That's Rick Ross.
All right, can you guys rant so we can leave?
Wait, Meek is in the bucket hat?
I'm about to end the
No,
podcast,
that's not
bro.
Meek. Meek is the one with the braids, the nasty ass Philly braids he had before he got put on probation as a kid. And he's wearing Timbs. Why the fuck is he on
Who's the
Timbs?
guy in the bucket hat?
His fucking handler. Is Rick Ross's handler.
Oh, okay.
But I'm like, why is Rick Ross making like, this is some nasty work. This is some nasty Drake shit, bro. What are we watching? Wale went to a different label, bro.
Wow.
All right,
He's
so
on
can
United
somebody
now.
rant? Can
I am
somebody
ranting.
rant?
I am ranting.
Go ahead.
Yeah, this is bullshit. Shout out to my nephew Isaiah. He was a ninja for Halloween. All blues, kind of cool. That little kid is fucking fast. Like, I knew my nephew was fast, but then when I got him on that SoFi turf, and Buddy started taking off, just running, he didn't know where he was going.
Was that his first dress up?
Nah, we had him. I was like Jack Skellington last year.
You were?
Yeah,
I want to see a picture. You got a picture?
I got a
Here,
picture.
show me after the.
I
After
got a picture. Yeah, so it's like he was running around. It was a SoFi like Halloween party through the NFL. I got the email to RSVP. So RSVP brought my mom, my
I
sister.
helped staff that event, by the way.
What?
I did.
You were there?
No, I helped staff it.
Okay, good shit.
I helped put the people there who helped you.
Hey,
like, have a
that
good
shit was
time.
great because I took like 4 glizzies. I gave some away. Fucking Meek Mill. I'm disgusted. His hairline looks halfway decent.
What's up with this chain? Who is that on the?
It doesn't even matter. I just wish, why the fuck is he growing his hair back out? Like, bro, nobody wants to see Meek Mills with braid. Your raps aren't even good anymore like that. Anyway, but yeah, so my nephew, he ran for like 780 yards and 42 touchdowns all over SoFi. It was really fun to watch. We got video. He went trick-or-treating. I got like 2 beers from the bar, and I got a red wine from my sister. She fucking was. My nephew's been putting her through it lately. She walks up to the bar. She takes the red wine, takes 3 sips, and then chugs it. I just looked at
Was
her
it a
like
cash bar or was the?
we had drink tickets.
Okay.
So I just looked at her like, oh fuck, this is why we can't hang out. We're both too reckless with liquor. Like, I was like, you're really not my little sister anymore, are you? Like, grown ass woman, just on some parent shit. She just downed the red wine. I was like, damn, I'm proud of you, Chelsea. You come a long way. But yeah, it was really fun. Mom had fun. Was dancing, all that. The food was really good. Some chicken strips and shit. The nachos are cool. I didn't have any nachos, but like the chicken strips are fire. Little pasta. Food was cool. Got him a bunch of chocolate. And in 20 minutes of my nephew being home, he was blacked out. Just passed out on the bed. My mom was laughing her ass off. So that was really the coolest part of my week. Just being with my nephew, enjoying the moment. Because I've had like really bad migraines all week. But like that was really the coolest part, honestly, of my month. Probably the year. Just seeing his smile and just seeing how happy that made him. Like that was the coolest shit ever. Like hopefully he'll hold on to some of those memories. And at least I took a bunch of pictures and videos, so when he gets older in life, he'll be like, yeah, see, we did a bunch of shit when you were little. Like you weren't just out here at the park every weekend. Like, and that's good for like little kids to have that, because like it's good to look back on your childhood and have really cool memories. Because I had those same memories. Like my family, we did the same shit when me and my sisters were kids. I said we were actually like shutting down Del Amo Mall because I was bringing home 6 pounds of candy every year. We hit Del Amo. It would be Del Amo, the Hawthorne Mall before it closed, South Bay, and then we would go out to like the Lakewood Mall, fucking clean up on candy. Shit was fun. I miss those days.
Mall?
The mall on Halloween would give out free candy. They would stay open and just give out free candy. I was going to see candies getting whole bars, getting bricks.
I've never heard people go to the mall for candy.
That used to be a thing where you would go to the mall because they were trick-or-treating at businesses, were giving out candy, and it's just free promo because like it's Halloween. People already in here. Fuck it. That's more money circulating throughout the building.
And it was safer.
It was much safer because it was a real bad
it's
thing.
like the trunk or treat at churches, except mall version.
Except without the
Jason,
potential molestation, and hide something, razor blade or some shit in your bag, and nobody's giving you fucking apples. See's Candy used to give you candy apples though. That shit was lit. It was fun. It was fun time. So like to see him have that kind of fun and just run around and realize, fuck, he's gonna be a soccer player or something. Because that kid has a motor. He just doesn't stop.
See, as much shit as I always talk about my mom, she knew to take us to the rich neighborhoods for Halloween. We got like
so you do it. You get the good shit.
I'm talking like the full size candy bar neighborhoods.
The Costco candy.
Oh yeah, good times. We cleaned up.
Those are fun times. That's probably where my fucking dormant diabetes started. I had way too much candy.
Nikki?
Well, I had a pretty mundane week. I got a promotion at work. Whoop.
Whoop.
Making a big fat solid 23 an hour. I know I'm gonna be a freaking millionaire now, right?
Moving on up to the east side.
I'm excited. I'm glad to hopefully have some genuine disposable income now that's not being funneled into my savings 24/7. I've really, this last year plus that I've lived in LA, I feel like I haven't been able to explore the city and really enjoy LA for what it is to its fullest because I've been too ridiculously broke to do anything of substance. So
It's pretty much the LA experience.
So
there's ups and downs. You're coming into an up year now. Enjoy it.
yes. So I hope that also my lovely partner is getting, I think, not for sure yet, but we think he's switching jobs and he's getting a notable like $6 an hour pay raise as well. And he's moving from part to full time. So he's going to be making almost like $4,000 a month, which again, I know it's not crazy here in LA, but with me and him together, that's an easy 7 G's a month-ish.
I got to go up to wine country now. You got to like literally
So
go up to
hopefully-
wine country and get a membership. Get wine shipped to you now.
Oh yeah.
Start that now.
We'll be comfortable to say the least, but I have been very on his ass about having to save every penny that we can. I've been trying to explain to him that this extra disposable income isn't like just we get to like go crazy in LA money. It's like we're saving for our future money. So it's not going to be like, we're not going to be like, vacaying every other weekend kind of vibe, but we're definitely going to be not doing some things that aren't free for once kind of vibe. But other than that, we're happy Halloween, everyone. I'm dressing up as Eve from WALL-E this Halloween, and my partner's doing WALL-E himself, so that's going to be a fun couple's costume if people can actually notice what it is. But, yeah, good week overall, so yeah. Happy to get this USC versus Washington game over with so I can have a decent weekend off for once.
We're all black to the funeral.
The Washington funeral?
Yes, we're all black to USC's funeral at the Washington game.
Oh, USC's funeral?
We're all black, please.
Oh, well, we're really happy, by the way, that Washington won because it's great for our ticket sales.
Oh, it's going to be stupid fucking packed. Utah had people came in slow for Utah.
I don't think so because we had 47,000 for Utah, which is way under our projections.
What was it, like 62?
Our projections were close to 60,000. We only got 47, which, like I said, with our algorithms, are usually extremely accurate within like 2,000 guests. So the fact that we were almost 12,000 short, huge deal.
A lot of USC fans are fickle.
Exactly, very fickle. So we're expecting not nearly as many this week or whatever the November 4th week, because I think they're playing Cal this week, but out of not home. So I'm really we're for business reasons. I really hope that that Washington wins this week if they don't have a bye. I don't know if they do or not, but the Coliseum really needs Washington to win this week. So we're all rooting for Washington this week. But yeah, that's it.
All right. Well, that took up all my time, so I don't really have anything to say. Kenny, you want to close out the show?
Thank you for tapping in with us. Pete definitely had something to say, but he's probably going to take it out
What are you going to work out
on
tonight?
himself at the gym.
I honestly don't have shit to say, bro. It's been a fucking long-ass week, man.
What are you doing? Arms, legs,
I
push-pull?
do both, man. I skipped Sunday, so I'm behind the day.
Back.
Fuck.
It's
Frank.
fine. It's Planet Fitness. It was built for it. I can get in and out in an hour 15.
Oh yeah, I'll be dead this time of night.
Totally dead.
Completely.
I do my 35 minutes and then dip.
Yeah, a lot of shit going on this weekend, man. I wanted to go to the UCLA game, but I'm not going to make it.
Wait,
I
why?
wanted to go to the alumni game, but I'm not going to make it.
Wait, why
Isn't there
can't, why
homecoming
can't you
this
make it to UCLA?
My homie's having a baby shower that I RSVP to.
Ah. Okay.
And then fucking something else is going on, too. There's like 7 things on Saturday. I don't know why everyone picked this
That's
fucking
November
weekend.
18th, though.
No, I'm talking about UCLA, Colorado.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm talking about UCLA, Colorado. Yeah.
Did ask my boss about those tickets, by the way, and he said he'll get back to me tomorrow, so I'll let you know tomorrow about them.
Was it like a promising I'll get back to you? Or like,
Well, the thing is because since I wasn't hired on at the beginning of the season, it's kind of like a favor to me kind of vibe that he gives them to me rather than a requirement.
all right, well, I won't get my hopes up then.
Yeah, I wouldn't, but I'll let you know by tomorrow.
All right.
It's gonna be a bit off. It's gonna be a bit off. Anyway.
It's all right. I won't make it in the fucking game anyways. Just pass out in the parking lot.
I can get you in either way.
I'll just pass out in the parking lot.
I can get you in. It's just that I
Leave
can
with somebody's
I
food.
won't be sitting down.
Yeah, exactly.
Standing room only.
It's fine. I don't need to go. I don't need to drink anymore.
Apply for a press pass.
I don't need to drink the rest of my life anymore.
That tall boy that you gave me earlier.
Where
That
did you
shit,
get a White Claw?
$21 at the Coliseum.
I know.
Where the
So-
fuck did you get a White Claw?
This is my
So
second
far,
one.
it's not much cheaper.
My backpack.
I was like, what the
I
fuck?
know you didn't even offer anyone. You
Fucking
usually offer
magician.
I only
us.
brought 2, and then you gave me that one. It was like,
Goddamn magician over here just pulling
and
them out.
this is the high alcohol ones. And I know you're about to go to the gym.
So it has caffeine too.
That's
Ain't,
cheating.
no,